Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can't believe this. Okay, this is crazy. I'm on live. I'm on live. I'm on live. I'm on live right now. I know, but I'm on live. You understand that your voice will be taken on? I'm live, not going. Hold on a minute. You guys are not going to believe this. I have just heard the. See, I was over there doing crafts and tea kettles out. I was hoping Scooter was still live because I went over there to type this in and she wasn't live. Do you know what the Einstein true crime detectives think I called the cops for? You're not going to believe this. Try to take a little guess. What is that about? Try to take a little guess about what they think I called the cops for. You're not going to believe this, Koopy. I almost fell over. They think I called the cops because someone sent me that doll that I don't know who sent it to me, and that there's an envelope that I don't know. Do you know the envelope that I have that I don't know who it's from with the postmark that's like that? I got probably 4 weeks ago. Probably 4 weeks ago. And I do have it in a Ziploc bag, and I do have it to go down to I have a police barracks right 7 minutes from my house. And I know the guy's there, and they'll open it for me, and they know what I go through. No problem. It's not anything an emergency, okay? They think I called the cops tonight for the doll and for the envelope. And then they're saying, oh, how bad it was that I told Jimmy not to open the envelope. Kind of like how I should have gone to the hospital for, not gone to the hospital for my thumb. And then that Michelle K., that was totally a plan. She is the most hateful, angry person over there, lying, completely lying, saying that she doesn't know how I did it when she sat in there and said, oh, how much she loved movie nights and the community. And she sent me like 4 emails after we got off asking if she could go back into Slack. It says, regarding Slack, are you kidding me? I just can't believe it. She's over there lying her arse off about what went on here last night, saying that I attacked her. Where did I attack that woman last night after I kept going at her? Okay, no, that's not what happened. You knew it. She's evil. Yeah, Kubi, she is. She's totally, Natasha sent her in here. Totally. She was sent in here by Natasha. I had a very weird sense, just because the Michelle K is the name of the Michelle K that was with that side before with Robbie. And I always sense something weird. And I always sense something weird. And she was in movie night and she was like, oh, I really like it here. Blah, 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 blah. Can I get in Slack? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then, of course, she's over there shooting her mouth off, giving a totally different version of what happened. Totally different. And, well, what can you expect, right? Totally different version. And then, of course, Natasha's giving her a totally different version. Again, they say, I went at them first, okay? Totally different version of my son and everything there. Then she says, how was I doing movie night? I would get on movie night sometimes at 3 a.m. How many of you have been on movie night? And I set you guys up and I go, right? How many times do I set you guys up and go? But she's saying that I was up all night. When probably 95% of the time I set you guys up with a movie and I go. I drop out. I stay on to keep everything running, but I drop off. Yeah, Sarah Nash, she's a nasty piece of work. Nasty piece of work. You guys were right. You see, I try. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I knew what she was doing when she got up here. I could have clicked her right off, but then she would go off saying crap. You try to treat her nice, she goes off saying crap anyway. So You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. The only reason it's better if you wait is then at least you show that I treated you with respect and you still went off. Because if you click them off early, then they'll just go and say you didn't let them sound off or anything. Meanwhile, they are defending Natasha, who chewed out Mama Knows Best, okay? And now is saying, oh, has anybody seen Mama Knows Best? Well, if she wants to come back, we'll still buy the Christmas presents. And meanwhile, the total hypocrisy when Amanda Zananda goes there and it's like saying, thank you for the Christmas. She goes, I told you, you don't have to tell anybody. That's confidential. Confidential? Confidential when you blew Mama Knows Best out of the water? And now nobody knows. Has anybody seen Mama Knows Best? No, they don't care either. So anyway, I thought it was hysterical that she's over there lying her arse off and then saying that's why I called the cops tonight. No, my darling, that's not why I called the cops tonight. Nope. I know that makes her little self feel better, that she thinks I called on an envelope. It wasn't on an envelope. Oh, and then, yes, we're going to go. They're saying now their new thing is they've gone from calling me a P to now they're calling me a racist based on something that was said in Scooter's chat that I wasn't even in except to say something to somebody that came in and said that my husband missed my son's funeral because he was buying a car or some stupid crap. That's a total lie. Oh, good. She has a wish list. All right, we'll promote it over here. We definitely will promote it over here. I just hope she's okay because what they've done to her is ridiculous and absolutely ridiculous. And now I just want to show the screenshots. Okay. Because I freaking wasn't even over there except to talk to that lady. I've been doing decoupage. My tea kettle is right here. I just got off and just I couldn't. It was so absurd when I heard that was the reason. I still have to pick up my coffee. That I called the cops. You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. That's the reason I called the cops. Yep. 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 Okay. Hang on. Okay, let's go over here. There's just some of their stupidity tonight. Merb needs to be arrested for elder abuse, taking all that money and spinning their minds like that. What money am I taking? What money am I taking? See what they're doing here? Do you see how dangerous these people are? These people are so dangerous because now, okay, they're putting all the stuff that's Natasha onto me. They're putting, they tried with the pedo thing, right? They got called out about the pedo thing. Now, last week they had that person call me a scammer, right? That person that was on, what chat were they on? Where we started bringing out their stuff. They started saying, oh, mommy got on and she's been running skit. Like they were hoping that people wouldn't come over here. So they said, don't go to these channels and that she's a scammer. She's gone online. Remember we read all that stuff? She's taken money. Now they're continuing that. They're continuing this. And elder abuse? What? Taking all that money and spinning their minds like that. Wow. Ban MRB in nursing homes. Get the freak out of here. This is crazy. Now watch this. I said I will refute everything that they lie about from now on, and I will, because I'll never go ahead like I did with that pedo thing and let it just go that way. They're starting this rumor that supposedly I'm having Dr. Phil's nephew on. Where did that come from? Has anyone informed Merv that Dr. Phil's nephew has passed away, or the individuals that follow her that he has passed away? So how do they follow everything that she says and keep a straight face? Did I say anything about having Dr. Phil's nephew on? Did I say anything about that? This is how much these people lie. They lie, lie, lie. This little peach over here, Merv told Michelle K last night that she shouldn't do her own research about that. Did you hear me say that? They have no content without me. They stream us. They talk about us. Tonight they were streaming Scooter. They turned off when Dorothy got on because they didn't want to hear the truth bombs that Dorothy has. Okay? But here we go. Just make up lies and try to fool everybody, right? Try to fool everyone. Look at this. They talk about making fun of people's genders and stuff, right? Making fun of people's genders. You know how many people were making fun of people's genders tonight? Isn't Cooter a drag queen? They kept saying, isn't she a drag queen? She looks like Robert Redford. Is she a girl or a guy? I don't know. Aren't they the people that made fun of someone's, they're talking about gender? Wasn't there something with Voices for the Voiceless that's on one of these channels where she was making fun of someone's gender? Yes. Okay. And then this one. Could be talking about themselves over here on this one. What about MRB calling the police on Natasha? What about them? And I do call them, and I'll own up to it every time, and I called them tonight. And it wasn't for an envelope, and it wasn't for a doll. Okay? And looking up everybody in your chat, damn right. Damn right. I've been told to by the police, YouTube, yes, YouTube, okay? I have a chat messages where they told me to collect any harassing comments, anything, and my attorney. Okay, here they made fun of people that were on Scooter's panel like crazy. That's okay, right? Body shaming, face shaming, weight shaming, all that, gender shaming. Get that child away from this. Why don't you tell them that Lexi is an adult? Lexi is an adult, okay? Oh, watch this. Yes, here's now I'm a racist, guys. I'm a racist now. Yeah. Isn't it funny all the things that she has proof out there of being, I am suddenly. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that special? River Rat. Remember River Rat? Yeah, we remember you well, River Rat. MRB disses Jews. He disses Polish peeps. Where do I diss Jews? Where do I diss Jews? Because you're never, ever going to find that. You're never, ever going to find that. I guess you don't know where I grew up. I guess you don't know who my friends and family are. Okay? You obviously don't, River Rat. Find me one thing where I diss Jewish people. Go ahead. Go ahead. Find it. Liar. You liar. Okay? We can't talk like that because we try to call them the racist. What? Now wait till you see this one. Wait till you see this one. Look at this. MRB supports the N-word. MRB supports the N-word. Yeah, Casey Smith? Really? You know what that is? That's slanderous, because that's a hate crime. That is a hate crime, Casey. Do you understand that? That can get someone killed. Lying about someone like that could get them killed and make them a target, Casey. And it's not the first comment you made in there. Not the first, right? Merb is a licensed hypnotherapist. I think she uses it to manipulate her audience. No, you could say that if everybody here had identical thoughts. Nobody here has identical thoughts. We're not the cult. Okay? Here we go again. Yeah, try to make me out to be a racist. Okay. MRB is intolerant of anyone who is different. Really? Really? Right. Right. I wasn't even in or on Scooter's panel tonight. Scooter and MRB showed their true colors tonight. Racist. Really? Racist? You're sitting with a racist. Scooter, you've sat on panel for hours and hours every night, gossiping, actually lying, yet here you're expecting others to believe you behave better. Wow. 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 Oh my gosh. Is she not Caucasian? Wow, Rez. Wow. Steve Asante on their panel the other day, and he is racist and horrible. Here we go, another lie that, and this is what Natasha said too, I've called churches. Show the proof. Because that's slandering me. That's slandering me. Believe me. If I called a church, I'd admit it. I told you I called the police. To say something, you're a liar. Okay? Let's go. MRB calls employers. Mama Ames told me that Stacy Lynn, the one that they called drunk and they made fun of, said I called her employer, some doctor that she works for. Yes, Stacy Lynn, let's see the proof of that, hun. Because I'm not even concerned with your arse, okay? What the hell would I call your employer for? I don't call people's employers. Oh my gosh. Churches, relatives, total stalker. Look who it is. Casey Smith. You're going to get a lot of atta-girls from your cult leader for that. Natasha, make sure you give her lots of atta-girls for that. She's doing good in the cult, Natasha. These individuals are such hypocrites, encouraging everyone to attack Natasha, but expect Natasha to sit back and take it. I know, she's that little baby. You don't take everything. Oh, poor Tasha. She's always attacked by everybody. Oh my gosh, these people. This live is a mess. Oh, thanks for specifying it. Scooter's Live. How many ships have you jumped, Pepperly? Heavy Scorpio. My gosh. Here we go again. I'm not going to have somebody sit here and call me a freaking racist. And I'm told you, after they did it with the P thing, I'm never going to happen again. Never going to happen. Here we are, Casey Smith. Came from Bobby. MRB supports racism. Isn't that funny that she came from a guy that made Holocaust jokes and she's sitting with a woman that calls her niece a N-word with a let on the end? Isn't that funny? But MRP supports racism. Yep. I'm losing brain cell. I think you lost brain cell somewhere else. Hey, lady, look for you. You're very sweet. What if one of us said MRB needs to be in therapy for her crazy crap, just like they said about Natasha? Oh, I don't know, Brianna Toop. Tit for tat. Michelle K. I cannot wait to hear Carolyn's handwritten notes about what we're saying regarding Scooty's bullshit. No, we got you, Michelle K. Okay? We got you. Everybody got your number. Too bad you're controlled by a cult leader. Here we go. Do you think Dorothy has a master's degree? I'm hopping in late. Has anyone talked to Michelle? That was on MRB's panel last night. She was defending Tasha. Yeah, she was sent there by Tasha. It was obvious. And then here's the one they tried to delete real fast before anybody saw it. Probably one of the only truthful comments in their chat. Natasha, you streamed MRB for months, doing Robbie's dirty bidding. That was a mistake. No one even knew who you were. Now Robbie doesn't even talk to you, right? You went into the chat yesterday, and he had Laura on panel, and you wanted him to get her off, and he didn't, did he? No. No, he didn't. Yep, you know where his loyalties lie now. Okay. Yep. Good for you. Okay, so that's fun, right? Thank you, Sarah Nash. Happy to donate to this channel for the hours of hard work to keep going. As painful as it's gotten, no scams here. Worth 30 grand. And she was even there when Root said what he did. Wasn't even there when Root said what he did. Yeah, thank you, Sarah Nash. And thank you to whoever else over here sent the super chat. I can see something. I can see, but I can't see on the... I'll check it on the, do any of the mods know who sent the super chat? Oh, what'd you do?
Spilled out a bit of water.
Oh, a bit of water. Sounds like a lot of water. Let's see. You were super triggered last night by, yeah. Amber, so do you mean? Amber, you should call in someday with your story, because I think you were over there on that channel, weren't you? Sarah Nash sent both of them? I see Sarah Nash sent this one, but it looks like there was one before that. Both, two of them? Well, I do have games and stuff. I have to, I mean, I don't know what anybody wants to do, but I have to get my coffee. So hold on for a minute. I left my coffee over there, and I got to pick up my vitamins. And I have to shop. I have to do my Melaleuca shopping. All right, let me see here. Nice response time. Oh, did he try to kiss up to her? Well, it's right there. He could give a crap when she came on there, right? If he did something else, he could give it. Kubi sent it. Oh, thank you, Kubi. All right, let me get. Thanks, Burnt Hot Dog. I wanted to talk about. Is anybody here ready to talk about? I don't know if we can do an impromptu grief panel. We could do that if somebody wants to come up. Let me know. I'm going to go get my coffee. Let me know. Let me know. I've got to put my Decoupage stuff there anyway.
Wait.
No, I mean my brush, because I have my brush. Not away. Just.
I thought, wait,
No, not throw away. I just got to take my vitamins and so what else? What about laundry soap and everything else? Is that the only thing you can think of? Is your salt and
I'll
butter?
check and see.
All right. Coffee's probably cold. It's cold.
Throw it in the microwave for 10 minutes.
You should go over there and tell everybody how racist I am.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Yeah. I know
Because
that.
they made they said I'm dissing Jews all the time, and
When?
I said when, and then they said that I support the use of the N-word,
Yeah.
and what else did they say? Just that my true colors came out, the racist that I am. Interesting. Did you want to say anything about that other thing?
Not right now.
All right.
Might be tomorrow sometime.
I'm gonna take my vitamins.
I want to think, you know, it's going to make it short and sweet.
Let me see. And then I called the cops because of the doll.
You know that?
Yeah, I need my vitamins.
How about fish gel? You want fish gel?
No.
I gave it to the kids. Is that nice?
It tastes horrible?
Yeah, I gave my niece,
I throw up. Whoa!
I gave him the calcium's good, magnesium's really good, vitamin C is really good, and then I slipped him a fish one.
No, I throw up if I get that in there.
Well, I was being that funny. They knew something was up a little bit. Yeah, you guys, you'll be fine.
All right, let me see.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna waste probably and then 2 Not yet, I gotta eat my little first.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
You spilled water all over there.
You spilled water all over
I didn't spill that much, did I? Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Did I just put all my vitamins? Yeah. Okay. All right, so. I didn't get to the, here.
Get your coffee?
I didn't do my hair today. I didn't do anything today. I didn't get to the Patreon, the book thing, and I have a grief meeting in the morning because I don't go to grief counseling anymore. Jimmy, put that down. I have a 2 o'clock
2 o'clock when? You had it
tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, okay.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Archimedes girl. Does anybody want to come on and talk about anything that's going on, or did anybody want to go on? I had to make my coffee while I was decoupaging. But now, but how was I, yeah, I don't know how I got into that whole thing. I don't, because I honestly, I was at that point back and forth with the police. You just got out of the shower and you're eating your dinner. Hey, Dina. So, what did you guys say? What guitar and song? No, I didn't spill the water. He spilled water. I don't know. It couldn't have been that much. Because it was from Rocky's dish. Came out of Rocky's dish.
Rocky's water bowl.
And Rocky's dish isn't big.
You got a crooked dish, that thing you got, the way it has the angle on it.
Oh yeah, because you can't have him drown or anything. So you can't have a lot of water in there, so it's not hot. Yeah, I shouldn't have been in it. But where did they get but they said that stuff about I don't know, different things. I don't understand what happened. I still wish I understood what they were all up in arms about Jimmy going to get a van and me being alone. I was not alone when Jimmy got the van. My daughter was here. She had bereavement leave. Okay? My daughter was here. She got bereavement leave from her job. And of course my sons. But the stuff that they get, and they act like, oh, we just decided to go buy a car. Do they even know that my van was 14 years old? Okay? And it wasn't doing well, and we didn't even know if we were going to make it back and forth to the funeral and stuff. We had been looking for one. Okay? We found one, we thought, in South Carolina, probably the entire month before Ray passed. How stupid. How stupid. And then we found one, and it wasn't the day after the funeral. It wasn't before the funeral. What? How stupid. And did we have a fund for a new car? I don't think so. I don't think so. Did we have a fund for a funeral? No, I bet somebody else would. But did we? No. What the hell? I don't even understand, because I got in, I just wish I knew what the hell she was trying to say. Then she's saying, who left Carolyn alone? And I know who that was. That's that whole Ivy Lynn gang. What the hell? I don't even understand that. Have I made? Yes, I did. I showed it today. The little Amazon. Jimmy, can you hand me that little tiny Amazon box? I put it in that little ornament.
one?
The little tiny one. Yeah,
You see both of them or just one?
just a little one. I put it in here, 10 Angel. Look. But
Take it out and show it to him.
I just want to show it to her in here.
Show it, yeah.
But see, I have to put this stuff on it, but I'll show it to you.
Who made it, honey?
Jimmy made this one. He has to take credit for that one.
Show the postage. You see it on it?
I know, but
Postage there?
it is. Wait, yeah, it is. So that's that one.
We should put something in one, right?
No, there's 10th Angel has a thing. You fill this up with snow, and then you put like a bunch of the little boxes, and then you take the cricket and you say, yeah, what is it? Something. Here comes Amazon right down my driveway, or something
Here
like
comes
that.
Amazon, here comes
Yeah.
Amazon, right down my driveway.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
there's a thing to put that on there. So yeah, you got to put some snow in there, like a little tree, and then you have a bunch of Amazon boxes in there. And yeah, but we've got a page. Got to cut them out. They didn't cut out. Like we couldn't get it to do the printing cut. I don't know. I didn't try it. He says he tried it.
You just cut out the ear. I'll show you what it is.
Yeah, but I bet you if I go in there, I can make it do the printing cut. No, I think I can. Hi, Susan. Hi, Marcelina. Hi, Whisper to Me. Nana Patty.
See,
Lisa
three
Hobbs.
sides. Yeah, 3 sides. And all it did was cut out the edge.
Yeah,
So I
it
cut
just
out-
did it that.
It cut the, it was 8 by 4, 8.5 by 11, and it cut it to that size, whatever. And I cut that out, the piece out. It was very cute. It's kind of. You gotta cut down inside those little lines and stuff too, honey. Really skinny little pieces out.
Yeah, they're cute for the dollhouse too, Linda Gelb. Yeah, I have to finish that up, the little one I have. You want a hot dog now? All right, I guess I'll open the panel and we'll see what we'll do, because I don't know. I mean, just so crazy. So crazy. These people. These people. So if you want to call in, you can call in. You can just email me. Like I said, you could talk about what's going on. You could talk about crafts or something. I've been doing the decoupage. Oh, here comes Lisa H. Okay, so let me see.
Hello, everyone. Hi,
Hello.
Carolyn.
Oh, how come? I don't
Just eating
understand
my
what-
lasagna.
You have lasagna?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's homemade.
Oh, you made it yourself?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Very good.
I think I made it late Sunday night, and it's still good.
Oh, yeah. It's only Tuesday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How come I can't get us on gallery anymore? What's going on with this?
Gallery and where? Zoom?
Yeah, like we're just on speaker mode. Usually I click on
Wow.
this and it says gallery. So weird. Look, I'm gonna sneeze. I did. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Why won't this put on gallery? Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. You did panel once. You were fine, Captain Lee fan. No worrying about that. Yay, you're awake. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Yeah.
Come on, get happy.
I just did some decoupage. That's what I was doing when I was just like, what the freak? Hi, Carol Boyce. I was doing more of those balls, and I'm going to get my silver paint this time and try to do some.
I think I'm gonna get my colored pencils and maybe color a little bit. I've got I got a couple of Christmas coloring books. One is Hello Kitty, but the paper is actually the thick kind that I can, use the pencils or markers on. And that's a Christmas one. And then a couple of years ago, when I went down to Albany, I got the Santa's Kitty Helpers. It's all with little cats and Christmas. Some coming out of stockings and in a Christmas basket. And yeah, so I think I'll do that.
Order here. I just got to order my. I don't mind me. I just have to do quick. I have to get some things that I forgot to shop for, vitamins and stuff. Oh, backpack. What is this? Huh. 10th Angel. Better get that. Back by popular demand. Hi.
Hi.
You're in a different room.
Oh, I'm in my living room.
Oh, okay. You look like you're in a, like I thought you were in a cabin.
No, I know it's a crazy little room, but how are you?
Good. How are you? So yeah, it wouldn't, I mean, I should say I did not check him. He told me there's no way to make it cut, but he doesn't really know the cricket as much.
Okay. First of all, I'm so glad to be here because I'm finally awake, and hi everybody in the chat. I don't have my iPad, so I can't see the chat. Carolyn, the one file that I sent you an email, it didn't have the cut lines on it. I had to physically go into Cricut and add the cut lines.
Oh, okay. You have to add cut lines?
Yes. So I did it, and I have it in my Cricut design space.
Yeah.
I sent you my sign-in so that you can sign into my account and do it with the print and cut. So much easier. You're going to love it.
It is? Okay. If I add, how do you add cut lines? You do it right from the thing? You can cut anything?
Yes. Yeah. Let me think, honey.
You should teach us that someday.
Do you know? I will.
Yeah.
I will. I can go upstairs now and do it. I could, it would take me a minute, but I can do that for you. Now, it's, how when you drop down and you can do it either to write or to cut or to, it's in there. You can add score lines or cut lines. And I went through every one of those little areas and I added all the cut lines.
So you just add you just outline each one with a little cut line thing?
It took forever. But now I gave you, if you read an email or maybe a message.
Well, can I tell you guys something? You're going to laugh. You
want to know something?
You want to know something? I was going through texts on my phone today, and I got one from Nanette from October, I think it was 10th or something, and she said, Carolyn, I have a question to ask you before my colonoscopy. I'm really nervous. Were you aware of when so I said, no, I wasn't aware of anything, but I guess this is a little late to getting back to you.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let me tell you something. I sent you a message on Thanksgiving, and it says, Happy Thanksgiving. I know you won't read this till probably New Year's, so Happy New Year's too.
Probably not.
Because I don't know how many emails or messages I'll send you, and I'm thinking crickets.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm getting text messages from people it's a phone number, and I don't know who it is, but I think I know who it might be by the text, but I'm not sure who it is. And I'm trying to rack my brain. It's not anybody bad, but I just can't remember who it is. So I'm trying to look at the area code. Who is that? So I have no idea.
Now did you ever get this you probably forget, but did you ever get the email? It was, I think, in the springtime when I did something from my garden, and I said, oh, Jimmy would love this. And what I did was, so you don't remember, what I did was I got a PVC pipe that's 4 inches round,
Right.
and I drilled holes in it,
Yeah.
all different spots, and I spray painted it green. I pounded it into the ground, and then actually my husband cut it. I'm saying like I did it. No, he did all that work. But I planted it, and you plant flowers, and it's a pole that sticks up. It's beautiful, and then your flowers cover the pole, and it just looks like flowers are growing in the up.
Okay. Yeah, no, I
So
don't, I got that. That
No,
doesn't
you
sound
did get it.
familiar.
You did get it. You just didn't open
Right,
it.
I mean, I
So if
didn't
you
open
look
it,
back
I
the
found an
spring
email, like
time.
I'm telling you, the other day that it was from, I'm like, it was really important. I was like, wow, I never even saw that. Because the
Yeah,
only reason
well.
I found it, I was doing a search for something else because I never like delete them. But it was crazy. And then I always say, like, when I get some kinds of crazy stalkers, like when I had BBT, I didn't read a lot of her emails because they were just too much. They, you know how they are. And then later when we were looking at this, and I was saying, uh-oh, I guess I should have read that because I would have probably been tipped off a hell of a lot sooner on a lot of things. But yeah, I know. It's just weird.
Yeah. But if you go in one of the emails I sent, it has my Amazon, like to sign in, not my Amazon, geez, I'm not that generous. My design space.
The design.
Yeah. Yeah, you could sign in there, grab the file for the boxes, and look how easy it is to do the print and cut. You're just going to love it a whole lot more. And they're so much fun to do. Jimmy did a good job. Now, here's
Did
the
she
one.
say that, Sarah? Wow, what a joke.
What was that,
No.
Mel? It wasn't here, was it?
Oh, that's what you did. Yeah. I have one of
No,
those
honey,
too.
that's,
I have that. I have that too. I have that too from the Dollar Tree, that container.
yes. And they see where it says, here comes Amazon.
Yes, and I have
Oh,
that
that's
from you
cool.
too. Yeah, I think didn't you send that in a thing or not?
I might have sent just the word Amazon.
Amazon,
But
Amazon,
Go
right.
into my design space and do that. And then I did that door.
Oh wow, what'd you do that with? That's cute.
Oh, that door is just a door I had. And then I just made the boxes in front of it.
Oh, that's
Today, while you were on doing crafts, I wanted to come on, but I was on the ladder most of the time.
cute. A ladder.
Yeah, because I was
Oh my
doing
God! I wouldn't dare get on a ladder.
What were you doing?
Oh, I was decorating my steps. See, now
Oh.
in my house, my husband has like hundreds of
Sailor stuff.
Fishing
Fishing sailor,
rods. They're even on the ceiling.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow!
Now, about 15 years ago, my daughter wrote into Rachel Ray Show because they wanted to do like extreme makeovers for homes, and she said, "Oh, you have to see my mom and dad's living room." So producers came and they saw the living room, and there was a lot more stuff. With the grandbabies, we had to put a lot of stuff away. But anyway, they wanted to do a show on most extreme collections, and my husband got in there for fishing stuff, the fishing
wow.
reels. But what they wanted to do was change the room, like
Oh.
take all of, and I thought, no, he'll kill me. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, no, he'll kill me. So they did a whole segment. We were on the beginning of the segment, but I can never find the segment. One day I'll have you look for it because you could find things.
Yeah.
But anyway, so to decorate for Christmas, to pack all that away, it would kill me. So I can't decorate a lot,
Right.
but I always decorate my steps and I put my tree up. I don't know if you can see
You already
Oh,
put
nice.
your tree up? Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. That's lovely.
Oh, thanks. It's not done. But anyway, I wanted to do my steps fancy this year. So I had garland from years ago and it was flat. It was nothing fancy. I never get anything really
Right.
fancy. But I cut an old Christmas tree apart with wire cutters.
Yeah.
And how do you switch the Carolyn, how do you make it?
Do you see a little
Oh, I see it.
arrow
I see it.
thing?
I see it. It looks like a freaking mall. Watch. Do you
What is that?
see it?
Hold on. Let me spotlight you
Wow.
because hold on.
Oh,
one
don't
sec.
spotlight me. I
Let
even
me
need to.
spotlight. Hold on, because I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Oh wow!
Oh, it
You
goes-
can't even see the garland, but yeah,
I know. Isn't that the coolest?
yeah.
Wow,
very
that's neat.
nice.
That's what I was doing when. Oh, but look, see my fishing rod. I have my own fishing rods too. But look, isn't that so festive for the holidays?
Right? Yeah. Very festive.
Yes. Very nice.
Isn't that cool? And then ceiling, that's the ceiling. But
So
I did that also.
he actually has everything in that room with fishing stuff.
Yeah, when my little boy,
All
my
right.
son, was a baby, well, a little guy, he used to say to me, Mommy, why do you have all those old men? And what they are is all the little salty sailors.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he's got all of it.
Wow.
It's a crazy place. But and look, wait, like I told you, I have grandbabies. He has fishing knives hanging from the ceiling. He's crazy. Fishing, like even spear guns and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
But so I can't really decorate. Oh, look, I made that too.
Oh nice.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's not my favorite one. Oh, there's my little grandbabies.
Aw,
Oh,
Too cute. There's the other one.
oh, sweet.
very cute.
Oh, thanks. But anyway, I'm up late, so I'm giddy.
Oh, that's
That's-
nice. Look at that.
That's the one I want to show.
Where'd you get
Mom.
those? Where did you get those little elves?
These guys I got from Target.
Really?
They were $3. Yeah, they
Oh
were.
wow! This year?
Yes.
Cool.
And then, but everything else on that wreath everything is dollar store. Everything but
That's
these
amazing.
guys.
yeah,
Thank
those
you,
guys
I
are
was
really
so proud.
Yeah, you can make really nice stuff with Dollar Tree. I just love it there when
Oh,
I
I
get a
do.
chance.
I love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I love it. Even my kitchen is. Oh, look! I
Oh
made.
my
this.
gosh!
nice.
You wrapped your cabinets. Look at this.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
so
this!
cute.
I got that at Walmart. This one and this one.
Oh my goodness.
And then they made the wreath. I can't wait till Mama Ames sees it because she's really good at
I think
those.
she might,
But
but she might
these,
be here. I don't know if she is here.
the cabinets, I do them every year. So those
Really?
are old. This is new, and it matched that, which I thought that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And then, yeah,
Wow.
and then my more salty sailor guys. But and then
so
this,
he expands over here into the right into the kitchen with his sailor stuff,
Yeah.
right?
oh yeah,
It's
oh,
cute.
Look, yeah, all over. Wow.
I love it.
it's
Was he in the
everywhere.
Navy? Was he in the Navy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the Navy, and when I started dating him, I was only 14. So my dad had a boat.
Right.
But I think he was more my dad's boyfriend. He would hang with my dad on the boat, so he's always really loved boating and fishing and stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. That really
Yeah.
is.
I guess. I guess it's cool. I don't know. But yeah, I missed you guys.
Yeah.
And guess
Well,
what?
we missed you.
What?
Thank you.
Oh, I have the same outfit you have on with the Cardinals from Walmart.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I've had it for like 2 or 3 years.
I'm sorry. This was a gift for my children. I believe it was Macy's. No. Walmart. Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry. Well, they might have them at Macy's. I don't know,
Hi,
but I
Auntie
have them
Cuckoo.
with that.
They have.
No, they're Walmart.
They have those
I got
elves
them-
every year. I have never seen them, but I don't have a Target really close
Seen
to me,
what?
Auntie Cuckoo.
Seen what?
Those elves
Carol.
that she has. See, Auntie Cuckoo
Oh,
says
yeah.
that Target has those elves every year in the
I like
ornament
'em.
section back in the Wonder Shop.
Yeah, and that, like I said, they were $3.
I have
and
never
went
seen
back-
those because I would have picked those right up.
Oh, I
Okay.
see what ones you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
I've
didn't even
never
know
seen those.
These guys, yeah.
Oh, those are cute.
Those came with a storybook for my
Mhm.
grandkids. But anyway, Carol and I went back to get more because my kids really liked that one,
Yeah.
and they didn't have any more.
Yeah, I
But they had
imagine.
different. They had different booties. I didn't get them though because I
Yeah.
didn't need them.
Hi, Davida.
Oh, Davita, hi, sweetheart.
Is Davita here?
Yeah, she's
I
here.
hope she's feeling better.
How's your
Hi,
tongue?
Davita.
Are you eating ice cream?
Oh, that sounds good.
Ice is
Hmm.
cold stuff.
Let me go up in the craft room. You want to?
Yeah.
Are you
Yes,
gonna craft, honey? Or are you gonna craft
Yeah,
or not?
I have everything. I can do anything. I have everything. I was crafting like before
How
it
color will you craft? I love it.
came on.
I did decoupage. It's gonna get dark. I'm gonna go upstairs with my 3-year-old granddaughter. That was so much fun.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah,
That's great.
Huh. Over here, let me see if you could see it better. You see how much stuff I put in there?
That is awesome what you did.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you know my
Love
husband
it.
came home? We have 2 rooms downstairs. He came home. I said, "Did you see the steps?" He said, "No."
That would be like Jimmy. I didn't notice it yet.
All right, we're going door.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. I got to
I wasn't
climb into the
looking.
bird cage. Here, I better mute because I'm...
Okay. Jimmy, where's the charger for this?
You see it.
I don't know. I can never turn it on. Then you grab it and you say you turned it on.
Well, no, it's needs to be charged. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to put my watch on too.
Danielle and Koopy, I can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Annie Cuckoo.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe 10th Angel, you see these sleds? I have different kinds of them. Lisa actually found these too.
Don't try to look yet, 10th Angel,
That's
because
not
you're
the-
standing on the stairs.
But I have the ones
No,
that
I'm
have
up in my room.
Oh, you
have,
are? Okay, I was watching YouTube. I was over there for a
some of
minute.
them have
on the other-
grooves. What I want to do, 10th Angel,
All I see is me.
maybe you have an idea.
Yeah, now I see you.
I want to take these and, either paint them or put that antique stain on them. And then here, put everybody's either initial or their name or something and for Christmas and have it get, that they can take home.
Yes, I did them.
You did them? She already did everything. Oh, wow.
Now, Carolyn, that movie
That's
last
ni-
night was very
Those-
good.
Okay, those are from the dollar. Are those the ones in the dollar store?
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow, what you do? Paint them?
I painted it. And I'm not...
Lovely. I love it.
Thanks. And then I put... That's for my daughter.
I have a split ones like that, right? And then you could also do it with the first name, right? Anything you want with the first names.
Mm-hmm. It's split too, hon.
Yeah. Okay, because I have them split and I have them solid.
I bought one solid, but I let the baby paint it.
Oh, so you just
Yeah.
painted it with what is that? Like a gray chalk paint, and then you did white dry brush on it.
I don't have any chalk paint. This is acrylic. That's all I had. And yeah, I did the white brush strokes on it, and I just felt like such an artist.
Right, and then you just put that little garlands and pine cones.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's from the dollar store too.
Wow. Now, did you see that anywhere, or you just thought about that?
I honestly thought about this.
Wow. See, that's a good eye because I could
Yeah.
see it, but I couldn't. I was like, oh, how do I do this?
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Tawanda.
Tawanda, Carolyn,
I've
you just
adored
got
you
a
for
super chat.
years. Please don't let this evil hurt you. Don't let anyone steal your happy. Aw, thank God bless you and family.
That's
Thank
sweet.
you so much, Tawanda. That's very
Thank
generous
you,
of you. Thank
Tawanda.
you. Yeah, because I was thinking too, all of it, but like if you did I kept seeing the antique stain with like a white lettering, but then, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of supplies left.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking,
So-
but I was thinking then what would I do? Would I do the whole? Then I was thinking I would do that for the guy. Like I don't know. Then I get overthinking it like Lisa, and I don't do anything.
Right. I was nervous too because, like I said, I don't paint, and usually I have globs of paint. This one came out pretty nice, and I didn't even have to sand it or anything. So I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to show you or tell you something exciting.
Okay.
I got to tell you something very exciting.
Okay.
I sold my first baby.
You did.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I was so excited because I'm going to use it for grocery money.
Oh, good.
And yeah, it was like a blessing. I was so
Now
excited.
someone's gonna clip that and be like, "She sold her baby for grocery money."
Yes, I did.
That's gonna be
Yes,
that's
I
gonna be
did.
clipped on
And
the
I'm
channel.
so
Like, what is
excited.
wrong with this woman?
You know, I have 3 more I can get rid of.
I
I'm
sold
not
my
so
first
fun.
baby, and I'm gonna be selling babies now because
Yeah.
I really enjoy it, and
And it's because of you, Carolyn. I'm so
all
excited.
because of you. Thank you for
Yes.
telling me how to sell babies.
The baby broker.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so that's all. That's
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I've done nothing else exciting.
Oh, does anybody in the chat really know who sent me the baby? Because somebody sent me a baby.
Wasn't me.
The only person I always think is like the go-to is either like Newfie or Muppets and Manilow, because they're like the two go-tos when there's nothing on anything.
Oh, let me see.
But
I want to
know.
see the chat. So how is everybody? All this crazy drama stuff is such bull.
Oh, I know. They're just
No,
nuts.
I know. Not saying anything bad about you defending yourself. I'm
Right,
glad
yeah.
you're finally doing it because I saw you ignore it and it didn't work. Oh shoot. The only person Hold on. Sorry.
So I'm wondering now, like, so you did gray and black, and
There they are. Hi, babies. I see all the
Red.
people.
I guess I could do gray and red. I guess I could do different color schemes, and see. And I do have the split lettering. I even have it in the reindeer that I have where that split lettering with the reindeer.
What do you mean split lettering?
Like how you
the
did that,
monogram?
where you put, how you put the
Yes.
split. Yeah, I have one that's like a reindeer and it's just split. Like it's not a letter. It's just
So
a reindeer and you
cute.
put the name through it.
Oh, good. Did you get that on Design Space? Hi, guys.
No, it's free. I can send it. It's, where did I get those for free? I think
To
it was
send
on,
it, you'd have to do something like email, and I know that you don't like
Yeah,
that.
no, it's from this site, and there's so much free. I'll have to send you the link. There's
The font. The
no,
font
it's not
has
the
it
font. It's I'm trying to think. Design bundles. Have you ever heard of that one?
too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a lot of free stuff. Oh my gosh, so much free stuff there. Go to Design Bundles, and that's where I was getting all that stuff.
Okay.
I have so much free stuff.
Huh.
It's
Oh, and I'm
actually
making
through a
the-
group I found on Facebook. It was like free SVGs or something, and that's where I found out about it. And then there's people in there that they'll go, they'll just tell you what they need, and they'll go dump, and all these people just dump stuff there. Have you ever
Seriously?
joined one of those on Facebook? Yeah. It look
Wow.
like free SVGs, or you'll find it. If you just search, you'll see the groups for them. It's crazy.
Hi, Linda.
Um,
Funny.
yeah, I think that's how I found out about the design bundle thing.
Where's... Oh. Hi, Danielle. I'm so glad I'm awake because a lot of times I just listen to you guys the next day, and I have so much to say or
like,
so much
wait,
to
I know how to
add.
do that. Yeah.
No, like even just so much to add. Like, oh, I want to tell you something.
Right.
And
yeah.
then you guys are sleeping. And then today, when I finished the steps, I jumped in the shower. And as soon as I jumped on to come on to craft, you were like, oh, well, I got to go now. I'm going to cook dinner. I'm like, oh, no. There's sometimes in the morning I wake up and I'll turn it on. I'll look at the phone and I'll think, oh, Carolyn, streamed 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes. I miss you by 3 minutes. I can't even say good morning.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yeah.
Shelly, yes, you do need a Cricut, Shelly. But it's not the Cricut itself is just the cutting machine. It is actually the computer program that you really have to learn.
Yeah.
Because you think of the Cricut, the machine itself is just a printer. So if you like to learn new things on the computer, which a lot of people don't, but I found it easy and are not really computer savvy, that's where you're going to get the most bang, right, Carolyn? Because once you
Yeah.
learn how to, because I can edit pictures now, not, I could remove the background by going to some site online. It's free, but now they have that in Design Space where you can remove the background.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you see that?
I've always
that-
done it. Well, I've always done it when you upload it, and then
Hi, Kubi.
you don't do it when you upload it and then use that little thing to.
Now they have it built into Design Space.
Oh, really?
To remove the background. Now,
Oh.
let's just say there's a picture of me
Yeah.
and there's like this dude in the back that you don't know.
Yeah.
You could take that right off in Design Space now.
Oh, that's
Before
good.
you used to have to go remove background.
Yeah. Right. You'd have to go
Now-
to the other program and you
now-
upload something.
Could
Right?
we have you use that, honey? The new. Hi, Jeannie. Kelly, I just bought some. Okay. Yeah, because that's pretty helpful.
Yes, it
in
is.
Design
Very
Space.
helpful. very helpful. And
Okay, Shelley, then you'll really like it. And you don't need the Cricut. You don't need the number 3, the Maker 3. The
yeah.
Maker, the one that we have, Carolyn, is good enough.
Oh
Hi,
yeah,
Jimmy.
if you can get that Maker on sale, I think they're having like really good sales now on
Yeah.
that Maker because they have the other one, and I just don't think like for what the other one is, it's just not worth it at all. I mean,
Hi, Mimi.
Oh, who is that? What dog is that, Carolyn?
those are all 3 dogs. Yeah, that's Sassy.
3 of them.
Yeah,
Aww.
Sassy with the sweater. Lucy,
I miss seeing them.
Lucy is.
Yeah.
They're all running that way. They just came in from the snow.
Oh, they love the snow.
Rita, I hope you feel better.
We're gonna have a 4th one here pretty soon. We'll babysit for my son. Yeah, we are. We got to fit
Oh yeah,
babysit.
Roman, right? Roman.
That's a grandpuppy.
Yeah, with the grandpuppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joe's like, "No,
Deborah,
we're
did you
not."
see her? Did you see Deborah's pictures of the wallaby in Slack
Slack?
in her
No.
backyard? Oh,
And-
how
oh yeah,
lovely.
Oh, I
I've
did.
seen
They were
before. Let me
adorable.
see.
How sweet. I know. That was so sweet. Shelley, I have the Maker, not the Maker 3, just the regular Maker.
Yeah, and I think Shelly, I think you can get a really good deal at Walmart. It's probably still. Let me see. It was there, and it was really way less than we paid for ours, and it's still a really good machine. What is the only thing that the?
But I think that the new one, it just cuts more things, like more
Oh,
wood.
you don't have to use the mats. Isn't that what it was? But then you got to use the smart vinyl, and you can't use all your old vinyl. And I have so much vinyl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for the new
No,
one.
I
And
would
you know
not.
what I wouldn't want? I wouldn't want the little Joy one. Like,
No.
who would want that? I do have an Air 2. I do have an Air 2, and then I have the Maker.
Yeah, the Maker, whoever wants one, okay, just the Maker 3 is $400. The Maker like we have is $249. That's a really
High
good deal.
61. I think High 61 said in your last chat that they would love to have a Cricut to make money with.
Yeah.
And then I also said, it's a wonderful thing. Although with all of us being in lockdown, the market for people buying your crafts is nothing. You know what I mean? It's so loaded
Yeah,
on
but
Etsy
look
and
at
that kind of
this.
stuff.
Here, I just pulled up the thing. You can get one for $229, which is the champagne color, and it comes with
Wow.
accessories here. This one is $249, and it has accessories, has vinyl, okay, and stuff, or the machine here. But ours were like $399. That was the
Right.
price back then. So, yeah, you're getting a good buy. I mean, and I don't even know, maybe Amazon has some good deals too, but there are
I
good
think
deals.
Walmart had a good deal
That was the
a couple of days ago.
Yeah, probably maybe on Black Friday.
Right.
But yeah,
Kubi does good stuff for her classmates or for
oh yeah,
her children.
they're great for
Yeah.
teachers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was doing some crazy cool things.
Mm-hmm. And then
Hi, Danielle. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes I sit here and I'm just like so bored.
they were watching. I didn't think I was going to make it through the movie last night. I probably didn't make it through all the way because I remember I was sitting on the massage chair and then I feel like I fell asleep, but then I got up and I woke up and I was like, what the heck just happened? It was quite a weird movie.
Yeah, I've never made a movie. I don't think I can't sit through a movie. Mm-mm.
It was a good movie
Nah.
though.
It wasn't. I think at one point, I don't know what happened. I think I fell asleep, but then I got up. I don't know.
Let me ask you, is your massage chair, is that also a recliner?
Yeah, a zero gravity recliner.
Zero gravity. Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So you got that thing. I'm telling you, we there's not a day that goes by that we don't use that.
Very cool.
Like some people say, well, was that a good purchase? That was like the best purchase.
Huh.
Yeah.
I remember when you got that.
I
Yeah.
know, and I remember it was so late. It was supposed to come before
I remember
Christmas.
that.
Yeah. Jimmy,
Yeah.
what do you think about that massage chair? Was that a good purchase?
That is a real good purchase.
Oh, Kubi, I bet you win awards for your classroom.
Everybody uses it.
Used all the time.
It's used all the
Every
time.
day.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Very
it's nice
good.
too with the heat
Definitely.
because it has heat, and especially when it's like chilly now, because it's nice to sit there with the heat. Yeah. Yep.
Very nice. Hey, Jimmy, you did a good job on your box, hon.
Oh, on
Oh,
your
thank
box.
you.
Oh, here goes the other one.
On my what time? honey?
On your box.
On my body. Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It's the second one I made. I made a little bit bigger one before.
The purple one.
And the other one you had I had to cut the postage out and glue it on. This one, the postage was already on it. Like,
Huh. Very cool. And probably looks so nice with your new printer too.
Yeah, yep, it does. It really
Yeah,
looks
that's-
like, yeah, that looks nice. And I've got to show it in, oh, that's another thing. They said I lost my sponsorships. I didn't lose my sponsorships. I've got to show it in the group. I just wrote something in there tonight about them, how I make those with the printer. The boxes.
Wow.
oh yeah, the little ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the print and cut. Jimmy's gonna love it too.
So I
You
did
just
show
take
them.
my file, sweetie, and then you know what you do. I think you have to save it in yours so you'll have it for yourself because it'll be awkward if you keep on going into mine design space.
Yeah,
for it.
no, yeah, no, right. That'll be
But
like,
go ahead.
who made this last night? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But let me
Oh,
see.
my gosh, I'm just trying to see if they have anything on Amazon for you on that Cricut Maker thingy.
So are you ready for Christmas yet?
Well, no, I've just realized I was also going to change the flowers in this thing I have because I still have on the edge of my island, it's still decorated for Thanksgiving. So I have to
Okay,
change
yeah.
all that out and do the Christmas and then, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Do you get a real tree or artificial?
I use artificial tree. My son was going
Yeah.
to buy a real tree, and I go, you know, when you go away, who's going to water your tree? And he goes like this: you have to water the tree.
Oh, dear.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, dear.
And I said, yeah, you have to water the tree. And he goes, you know what? Maybe then I'll just go for an artificial tree because Roman will probably pee all over it anyway if it's a real tree. So.
Put nice old the doll. Her she was in a lavender pajamas. She was sweetie. She was my favorite kit too.
I don't know. I'm thinking Walmart. If you want to go there, it looks like it has the best deals so far because I don't see the big deals on the Amazon and the makers. So yeah, I would go get Walmart. Yeah, Walmart, and just go over here. How did
Sweet Pete, she's not gonna check her text, honey.
Oh.
No.
Ted, can I check my text? Was that you texting me? Hold on.
Yes, Jeffrey, I remember when we were all waiting for a chair and it didn't show up.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, and then it came finally, but I think it was the next day or something. Or was that the refrigerator I'm thinking of? But I do remember the chair.
I have to change people's names. Now let me change her name here because
Don't be sad.
info. See, I want to change her name.
Whose name?
Skipper's name because see it just see I would never know the info. Let me see. Info.
10th Angel, what's the difference between the Circuit Explorer Air 2 and the regular Circuit?
Okay, the
Big
cricket.
difference?
Yes. The Air
Cricket,
2.
whatever it's
That's
called.
like Sharon. Oh, see now I'm calling you Skipper. Don't worry about that call. I'm trying to figure out how to add your name instead of. I know I did it with Debbie Two Scooter ones.
The difference is the Air 2 doesn't cut wood.
Oh,
But
okay.
I would never cut, and it's not real wood. What kind of wood is it, Carolyn?
Yeah, Mama Ames wanting to know what.
What kind of wood does it cut?
Oh, it
Like
cuts
the-
that. It will cut like a balsa wood, and then
Exactly,
there's
yes.
chipboard. It'll cut, and
Right.
yeah.
But I would never
No.
use mine to cut. I would never use mine to cut wood because I would not want all that sawdust up in the house. Also, some of the pieces that you cut, it takes up to 16 hours, and it could go wrong. Like you're not
Really?
gonna sit there.
Wow.
Yes. If you look at those little puzzles, because I thought I'll do a puzzle for the grandkids. But then when you look at it, it was like 16 hours. Well, I don't have 16 hours to sit in here and watch it. And what if you do go out and it jams? And then,
Yeah, right.
Plus,
Do
I
you
don't
know
want
where
the
those are
mess.
from, those
I
gloves?
can
You know
imagine
where
that
those
could be
gloves are
so
from?
messy. But that's the
So is
only
there a big
difference.
difference? That's the only difference because they have one. I'm not probably going to get one because I don't really
thought
do
they were
much of
Freddy
that. But
Krueger gloves.
there's one at Amazon for 149. It's 100 off. It was 249.
That's right. That's what it is.
And that's the Air 2, which is a
Yeah,
perfect machine.
Explorer A2.
I know, but it's
Blue.
just under your number. I
Yes,
have to find out how to.
the only other thing is you have to use a
I want to find
dial
out how
on
I
it to
change,
set
put a name to it
vinyl
with
or
this number.
paper.
Right.
So on the maker, you do it on the computer.
How I can
Oh,
change
okay.
the contact.
But
so I
that's
know
really
who
the
that
only
is, that I can put
difference.
her
And
name.
my first one was the
Skipper.
Air 2,
Skipper.
and I got that from the kids for Christmas 2 years ago. But the maker I got for free by using American Express points.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Good.
And when I
Yeah.
worked, my boss, I work for a big business, and my boss would always say, "Oh, Sandy, use the points. I don't need the
Joanne
points."
has the makers.
So
But
he
it's
gave me all the points. I got the
$2.49 at
machine
Walmart.
for free and all the blades. So
Oh,
I
so-
lucked out on that.
Create new contact.
Yes.
No, not
Add
new.
to existing
Mhm.
contact.
Yeah.
You have is there a skipper already?
Oh,
No,
there's
no.
skippers. Oh, I see what you're
No, I
doing.
just want to add that skipper because I don't know who it is when I
Okay,
just see the
okay.
number.
So it's gonna be skipper.
Davita Lane said, "Tell Carolyn Joanne's Fabric has the makers for $2.99. It's a bundle as well."
Yeah, but and Walmart has them for $2.29.
You still gotta go create new contact.
Okay, wait, but what you
I
didn't?
did.
I know, but you didn't. Oh, how'd you do it?
Just go to create new. You gotta click on it with inside it and go around the info and then go where it says create new contact.
Are you sure that's her? Because how come it's not bringing up her messages?
I don't know. It will. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Call
people
Skipper.
who are just starting out, that one, the Explorer Air 2, is pretty nice for
It's perfect.
149.
It's perfect for
Yeah.
even a seasoned person.
Could be
Yes,
Yeah.
it's perfect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good price, I think.
To hit a little eye and stuff.
I
And then
got
hit
it.
it again maybe or something.
Who is this?
I'm not gonna look.
All right, I don't know what this is.
Oh, there's Mike. Hi, Mike. He's very sweet.
I don't know who this is.
What?
No, I'm just trying to go through my text messages, see what I mean. I'm always like, who is this?
We've lost you.
Um,
Hi, Foxy Bot.
Oh, see, this is Amy's Justice League. Now I'd have to add. See, she
Can we
just.
do it? You know how to do it?
I don't know. So I
Do
click
you have
on.
her contact in there already or not?
No, she's not in here.
So you can just go to.
Is that on your phone?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So add to where.
No, go to it. Hit the I information.
That's where I did. That's.
Hit it again.
Yeah.
Now go. Create
Add.
new no, yeah, create, right? You said create.
Add. No, I didn't do
go
create.
back.
No.
You don't have her added.
Okay.
Go back.
Okay.
Go back and go create new contact.
Okay. Create new
No,
contact.
right there, right there. Now put the name.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Carolyn,
Yeah.
can I have your number so you can ignore me on the phone too?
Yes.
Wait, will you do that for me on?
Yeah. How like I just you want me just to
Just send me
send you?
like a
I'll
text or
send it to
something.
you. Yeah.
That's all. Just it.
Okay. This is good because you know what's really aggravating on the iPhone. Like, say I'm on Facebook or something and I want to just share something with one of my contacts. If I cannot remember their phone number, it won't let me go through if it's no name. But like if you have Amy, then you start Amy and it'll give you Amy's Justice League. But I can't remember it was terrible. So that's why like Scooter's phone number was so crazy. And anytime I want to send her something, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to go copy her number. And then so finally I got her number changed in there and now it comes up with Debbie, you know. But so yeah, that maybe that'll help me answer text messages now if I can get people that I know who they are. Put them in there.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. 'Cause I still have a couple of numbers. I'm like, that could be this person and it might be this person. And then the funny thing was when I kept changing Sandy and Moo, and they were interchangeable. So I was saying stuff to Sandy thinking it was Moo. So she showed me a bunch of food, and I said, wow, you not only learned how to turn your stove on, you're really like a cooking maniac now, right? I thought it was Moo, but it wasn't. It was Sandy showing me all this food. Oh my God.
Oh, funny.
And then,
Thoughts about this. I'm Sandy. I'm 10th Angel Sandy, but
oh my gosh.
I love listening to you.
I was Jimmy and my mom was Carol. No, stop it, Golden Dragonfly.
What
I'm
did you say?
I'm really good with technology, but it's just this Apple phones. Everything is like opposite in an Apple phone. It's like just think about how you wouldn't do something, and that's how you do it.
Oh, no.
I don't know, but sometimes Apple makes things like so ridiculous. Like they don't want you to find something.
I find it easy. And you give it to when you have one of the grandkids and they're in it like,
Oh, that's how Luke is, because
Oh.
I would lose my phone. Have you ever been on a phone call on the Apple phone and then you go to hang up and you don't know where your phone pad is? So I never knew. So I'd go, you have to hang up because I can't. Then Luke goes, Mom, what are you doing? Your phone is up here. He goes, you just pull it back down. I go, that was the greatest thing he ever showed me because I never knew where my phone disappeared.
when I first got my iPhone, you know how you have it where it says recents and
Yes, Miss.
on your okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would go to call and it wouldn't have like the number pad. And I was like, you can't call out on this thing. This thing costs like almost $100. You can't call out. My grandson, no, Grandma, you have to pull it down. He's 9 years old. Pull it down over here. You'll find everything you need. I didn't know how to use it to call out.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Nope. And every time I turned it off, I would like take a screenshot. So when you looked at the pictures, all you had were screenshots of my home screen, my home thing. It was I was a wreck. I'm a lot better now though.
Oh.
So don't laugh.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's not a nice name.
No, we got rid of them.
Oh, okay, good.
They're
Oh, if I had a wrench, I'd be whacking people upside the head left
I
and
know,
right.
right? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what
Yes.
happened to? You know what? I don't.
Punch
It
out your
sounds,
neighbor.
Janae. It sounds familiar. Yeah, but I don't remember the last time. That's. I mean, I definitely remember the name, but I can't remember the last time I saw them. That's like also like Sean. What the heck was her name? Sean Sneed. Yeah, and Wow Life.
Oh, people are
Yeah.
such fools.
Sean Sneed. Well, yeah. There's some people, and then you worry about like what happened, but.
Vintage now. Let's see you.
And then, do you ever have something when you're buying for somebody and they tell you what size they are and you don't really agree with what size they are and you can't, you're like, you sure about that? Because, like, my daughter's boyfriend, okay, so I said, well, what should I get him or something? And she's like, no, she's like, an ornament? I'm like, well, I'm making an ornament, but, and she's like, couldn't think. And I said, well, he likes flannel shirts. My son made so much fun. Oh my God. My son's like, wow, you really dressed up for, because my son is, he's like, I said, did he get mad? He goes, no, he didn't get mad. But he was I just saw him wearing a flannel shirt, like, and he wears a flannel. So I said, well, what about like flannel shirts? She, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. So I said, okay, well, what size is he? And she says, medium. And I said, medium? Because I don't even believe, like, my sons are, like, she goes, Mom, it's a medium the same way that you don't understand Michael. Now, if Michael's a medium this time, then I've got it. Because his arms, he's been working out, arms are like this. There's no way that I would buy my son a medium, right? And so I never did. Like, I always buy them a large. And even Ray, like, I'd be like, what? A medium. I was like, you're not a medium. You're a freaking large. I'm not going to buy this and return it to the store, right? So I would just go ahead and buy it. But my daughter will just, like, so she tells me, he's a medium. So I'm like, he's a medium. Are you sure? Yes, Mom. She goes, I know. It's deceiving. It's the same way like Michael. And I said, yeah, but medium? So I'm like, I just, like, think, like, I don't know. I think, like, medium is small. He's not heavy, but I just think, like, he's a bigger guy, built just with the shoulders and stuff. I'm like, how is it So I bought 2 medium shirts. And now all I'm thinking is, like, I'm really stressed about it. Like, until he'll hold them up and I'll go, see, I should have got large.
Well, she would know what size he is,
But
though.
she told me medium, and I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
And then I'm like, well, what's his shirt size? You believe this one? She goes, what do you mean a shirt size? I said,
Oh yeah, they don't know.
they don't do
sports.
that. They don't do anything like that anymore. So I'm like, she's like, what do you mean? I'm like his dress shirts. What? She goes, they're medium. I go, but what about the neck size and everything? She's like, no. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the kids don't get it these days.
So yeah, so those are like the
Okay.
only two things I did get that. I've got to figure out something for my son's girlfriend, and my daughter's already she got these ice skates.
Oh,
My son
good.
is easy because he'll either tell me like a gift card to this, or I got new tires for the car. Like he's like pretty practical stuff. And
The boys must be hard. I'm having a heck of a time for my grandson, and he's only 9, but he doesn't play toys. He likes that switch game
yeah,
thing.
usually they're like, yeah, but it kind of gets easier though because the gifts they want are more expensive, but like they know what they want, and you don't have to like finagle a whole bunch of stuff. Like they're just, whatever it is. So I think I don't know. One is telling me that we've got to upgrade the phones now because I think Luke's phone is like almost. He got my daughter's old, which she had the Galaxy Note something last year, but that's like almost destroyed. And now my son's telling us there's like this phenomenal deal with Verizon where you can get these. I don't know how he got this phone. He tells me he got this deal. If he did, then that'll probably be what they end up upgrading their phones, and maybe like one of those Xbox cards or stuff, and then they like clothes too. Like they like, so I always go and get them some sweatshirts and things like that. But I can't get into shopping real early.
Oh, I have to because I have 5 grandkids.
Yeah.
And
But I'm
yeah.
not good like that because then I'll just give people stuff. Like I'm not a good saver.
And then what I like to do is because they'll open them together and they take turns.
Right.
I have to, no matter what money you spend, it has to be the same amount of boxes.
Oh yeah.
In my mind, I don't think the kids will never notice and they won't say anything and they're precious and everything like that. But in my mind, I don't want one kid not to have a present and the other one's opening 15. Yeah. That one's cost so much money. So yeah, that's the hardest part. The girls are easy, except for my daughter, my oldest daughter's kids. She doesn't like a lot of things.
Right.
So she wants you to get them, like she'll give you a list and you have to stand by the list.
Yeah.
So you can't like surprise her with other things because that's not what she likes. So
yeah.
But the other ones don't care. So it's hard.
And I have to figure
they're precious. I love Christmas morning. Yeah. So when the kids are older and it's just not the same, but the babies, it makes it really fun.
Yeah. So they come over to your house?
Christmas Eve, we all get together. And then Christmas Day, we go see them. But Christmas Day, 2 of my daughters come with their kids to my house, and I go to the one daughter's house.
Oh, okay.
She lives further away. And it's just easier that way. But and then with my 3, I've watched them since they were 6 weeks old till I got sick. So 9 years I've been watching the grandbabies.
Wow.
So
Shelley, you have 1 daughter and 7 sons? Wow.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Was she your last one? Or was she the first?
My son was my last, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Shelley, yeah, that's neat.
That's crazy.
Huh.
7 sons.
That's beautiful. I wanted 6 kids.
Yeah. 6 kids. 7.
I got close. It's 4. 4 was nice.
I always said 5 or 6. 5.
Mm-hmm.
When I was really little, I said like a 10. Yeah, okay.
I always wanted 6. And I always wanted all girls.
Really?
I was blessed to have my son. My son is he's my youngest. He's my angel. He's my savior. He's the best. But I always wanted all girls. I guess because my mom didn't want me and I just wanted girls.
Yeah.
Because,
Let me see.
Yeah. And they didn't have any sisters. I always wanted a sister.
Oh, you didn't have it? Okay.
Mm-mm. I would love to be Scooter's sister.
You could be her adopted
I
sister.
would. I would love to be her sister. Mm. Oh, Shelly's baby's graduating from high school. Oh, when my daughter went to college, my firstborn went to college, I still set the table for her, and then I would sit and cry my eyes out because she wasn't home. It was so hard to get used to her not being there. I hated it.
I don't know. Deb on the Move is saying there was a Cricut bundle
Mary
for
Ann, that's
$149. What? But you don't have a link. It's just a screenshot. Are you sure that's real? Because that sounds outrageous. Oh, but that's not a maker, right? That's an error? Okay. I don't know. Devon, I don't know what this is because it's not a link to it. But yeah, check out Walmart. They probably do have good buys on stuff. I don't know. Let me see. Somebody else said check my email.
At Walmart, Danielle C. said. Oh, my grandkids have greedy grandmom. They love that. Oh, my neighbor has 5 daughters. The last baby was a girl. He was trying for a boy, too. Yeah.
I
Lisa,
don't know.
huh? Like I did. Lisa, are you there? Oh.
I don't know what. I think whoever just told me to check their email. Did you send it to my Mommy Ramblings email? Because I don't have. I don't have your email. What's that? That must be a test going across there. Yeah, test. I don't know. I think you might have sent it to Mommy Ramblings. If you could send it to truecrimechat.org, just make sure it's true.org because a lot of people send it to .com without thinking. You really can't hear us, Danielle? Oh my gosh.
Another one. Yeah, I heard the test too. This is only a test. I heard that.
Yeah, that's that crazy. Yeah, you don't even remember when they used to come on all the time. And like, have
Oh,
you ever
yes.
really heard that in a real emergency? I've never, thank goodness. But
Yeah, I used to hear it, but I've lived in my home for like 40 years, and I live across the street from a school.
yeah,
And it had that, you know how on the schools they have like the shelter sign?
yeah.
Thinking, I'm in like 5, run my kids right across the street to the school. I'll be so lucky. But do you remember? Oh, no, you were too young. But in school, where you have to go under the desk.
No. My brothers told me though about that.
Yeah, you're too young for
Yeah,
that.
that would freak me the freak out.
Yeah, that was freaky. Yeah, like better
Yeah.
words than. But I've used Roots language for that one.
under,
But
under
yes,
the
I know.
desk. Yeah, that would freak me out. Oh my gosh, those Twilight Zones used to freak me the heck out when the people had the bomb shelters for the nuclear war and stuff. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah. And they
I
wouldn't
was,
let his friends down there.
yeah,
Remember?
right. And he was going
Yeah.
crazy, and then it wasn't anything, and then everybody was so mad at them later because he was
Yes.
so mean. He was like a Dr.
I think
Schottler.
that guy's name was David Gates, and I think he was on the Guiding Light. He passed away.
Oh my
The one that
gosh,
was on
guy's
that one where he went down into
and
the
they're like,
thing with
please,
his
please
family.
let us come
Yeah.
in. We've just got a baby. But no, you should have thought of this on your own. I was like, oh
Right.
my gosh.
I know.
That was so crazy.
Deb on the Move. Send an email.
You sent me another email? Let me see. Let me see.
No, that getting under the desk now. No.
I don't have it yet. I got the email you sent about the cricket, but I don't have anything else yet.
I'm sorry, Nana Patty. Prayers that your knees
Yeah,
feel
Nana
better.
Patty, that's
Her
awful.
knee is still bad?
Oh, she said they're horrible tonight.
Oh, that's
And when you
crazy.
have that pain, it makes everything. It makes your mood hurt. It makes everything.
Oh yeah, sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. Why is that though? Is it supposed to be like that? That
She
much
said
pain?
so, I think.
How
She
long has
said
it
that
been?
the pain is severe after this surgery. It got better on Sunday, but has been bad since Monday. Gosh. Oh.
Wow.
Hi, Vintage Gal. Yeah, it's been a bit. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, and that's just so crazy. And that's like Dave. She said he's having so much pain, and
Oh, yeah, my mom watched One Life to Live, easily distracted. She liked Vicky.
I don't know. That's nuts. There's
Vicky reminded me of Angela Lansbury. They
You
both
know-
had the same attitude, good women.
Summer
Nana Patty.
Summer
Oh.
Wells wasn't
Oh, no, her wound is opening, Carolyn. Oh, Nana
Yeah,
Patty.
Nana Patty.
really.
Oh,
Yeah.
Summer.
That happened to me. That's awful. I'm sorry, honey. Go
No, no,
ahead.
no, no. I'm just wondering because I heard
Yeah, sorry.
someone say something. They said they found a child's body, but it's not Summer Wells, right?
I don't know.
I
didn't
heard they
hear
were
that.
doing a search.
Yeah, I heard
but
the search, but
you
then
said that.
somebody said something like, I
Oh,
saw them
no.
type a comment somewhere. It just said they found a child's body, but they don't mean that, right? Because I'm just looking now, and I do see about the search.
Wow.
But it's, yeah, kind of scary. They're not doing. No, I don't know who was the.
Hi to Scooter Chick. Yes, we know, dear, my boo.
Oh, she is here.
That was a little. Were you in Scooter's chat, Lisa?
Yeah, I was for a little bit.
Oh,
I
because it
think I
got
took-
kind of wild in
yeah.
there, right, or something?
Toward
I
the
was
end, I
there.
said I had to
Yeah.
go eat, but I took a shower too.
Yeah,
so
because
I
I
didn't-
got
when I came
I had to
back,
click off because I
yeah,
had
it was
stuff.
wild.
But when I was doing it, then I'm like, I don't know with like all the messages I got, like what freaking happened.
Yeah, a lot of trolls. I think the poor mods were exhausted after that live. I went back and saw where they said, "Oh my gosh."
Well, yeah, I know what's going on. Be back soon. It's under maintenance. My website is under maintenance. Are all of them under maintenance? Guess.
Nana Patty, when my wounds opened up, the doctor gave me a patch to put on that they use in the surgical center. So hopefully you'll be able to get some kind of patch. And then I have the frozen shoulder, which I thought was the rotator cuff. But when I went to the doctors, I had to get a shot of cortisone in my shoulder. And then they grabbed my arm and moved it, and it crunched up. It sounded like everything in there was breaking.
Ugh.
But I told the girl, don't do that, because if you move my arm, you're going to split my chest skin. And they didn't quite get it. And he moved it and split my whole side here. So my skin's
dear.
not healing. It's terrible.
Ugh.
Whatever. Oh, yeah, the frozen shoulder. I thought it was a rotator cuff because I was watching Jimmy. And I thought, oh, that sounds just like me. And then now, I'm sorry, Scooter's husband, Dave. And I thought that's what I have. But it was just because I wasn't able to move my arm because my skin is so tight and it would split me open. So, but now my arm feels better.
That's
But
good.
my skin, but my skin is not better.
Oh,
It's worse.
I don't know. I can't believe Jimmy has to get a surgery all over again.
He really does?
Yes.
Oh my
He
gosh.
tore everything.
Oh, you said he might, but I didn't hear that he had to.
he
I
tore it
didn't think
all. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh, men.
That's what it is. It's men. They don't listen.
No, they don't. I know how it is. I don't listen much either. I'm gung ho. I have to do something. If I'm not doing it half-heartedly, I have to do it
Well, he was
completely.
like doing so
Even when I
well.
shouldn't do it,
Remember?
I know.
Oh, he did so well after that surgery. He wanted to go shopping. He wanted to go here. And I'm like, wow, this is good because the other times he had that surgery, it was like horror. And yeah, and so I was like, oh wow, this is so good. And then he like barely took any time.
Yeah, because he
And-
was
I know.
putting together the play set. He was doing
Oh
all
yeah,
kinds
right
of stuff
before
after
he went
this.
on, right? Yes, to get
Mhm.
everything
he
done.
was, it was after.
Yes,
he
and
did
then
the-
after, right, he did
Yeah,
the okay,
he put
before
the new tarps up. And
yeah. He had my cousin
cleaned
help
it.
him with the tarps. My cousin came to help him with the tarps to get him up, but he had stained it all. He had power washed it and stained it before he went in.
Yes,
And
I thought that
then-
was nuts.
Yeah, and then yes, and then he was doing stuff right. That's right. He was doing that because it was during the summer that he had the surgery. Then we went hiking. We went to Jen's
Right.
Ledges, and you know this doctor had said like 3 months no hiking. 3 months, you know, I was like, no, we're not
Oh
gonna.
no.
The only thing that he really took seriously, he did not go swimming this summer because he wasn't allowed to go swimming. He wasn't allowed to do any jumps, flips, or anything like that. But then, you know, I know he went to Michael's apartment, and I said, "What'd you do there?" And he goes, "Because Michael put in a new gym and everything." And he goes, "Well, I just benched some." I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "That's probably what did it." He goes, "No, that's not what did it."
Mhm.
So yeah, he did a lot of things he probably shouldn't have.
You have such a great group of people.
Oh, I'm looking at
You
my
do.
email. Yeah,
I'm
we
looking
do.
at
Yeah,
this.
they all
one.
We
Yeah.
do have a great group
Yeah.
of people.
Oh,
yeah.
Mike, I'm good, honey. It's just part of life. Yeah, everybody is so loving and stuff. I love this place.
Well, that's what I think really bothers them because they don't have that. You know, they
But
want
see,
to
now
say
I
they
don't
have
watch
it, but they
them.
don't. Yeah, but I think that's what it really is because that's what they always try to push that they have, but they don't because they keep turning over. Like they don't have people that have been with them like this, you know, and that's what's really
They're
special.
so frantic, like they're always so loud and so frantic and hateful.
Yeah,
I don't
and
get
it's
it.
just
I
it's
could-
like
I
a
could
hate
never be that
fest.
way.
I don't understand. Yeah,
no,
just
I like
gather-
calmness and and just a nice balanced like
Alright,
this it is. Yeah.
you know.
And then what you call it really makes me angry when they're like, "What have you done?" Well, they don't know what you did.
Yeah.
Even when I had the hard time, and it was like, my hospital bill was $189,000.
Oh,
I don't
believe
have
it.
that in my pocket, but my
No.
deductible was $8,000, and it was really scary for Ross and I.
Mm-hmm.
And he was getting a little off the wall. And I
Yeah.
told you, like, he wasn't really buying food; he was buying frozen stuff. And when I said that, I didn't have food for a little while.
Yeah. Well,
And like, you contacted me, Scooter contacted me. I was like, no, I didn't say. I was saying that it just came out. I don't know. I guess I just came out, and I thought, boy, these people don't really know me. And they reached out like that, and there was a few of you girls who did
right.
from from here, and was like, I appreciate it, but I will be fine. I know I will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I thought, well, you would never say you did that. I'm not embarrassed. You said that was part of my life.
I don't.
mean,
That's why Jeff got, the whole thing when Jeff's thing came out, because what I did,
Right.
I never wanted that to come out. I don't, it's not anybody's business, if I help somebody with something, I don't need a pat
Right.
on the back or, or anything why? So, but I just feel bad because that was like really close to the end. He was so upset with that because it was just like a pride thing, like, and then they came and they said that, well, he only defended me because, I paid his bills or something, It's like,
Oh,
okay.
that's terrible.
It was terrible. And they
Yeah,
have
and
that
I
on their
know.
conscience,
God, I miss him.
Yeah.
right.
Hi,
Hi, Davida.
Davida.
Remember me?
Yeah, we remember you.
You
Hi,
remember me?
Davida, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah.
Davida? Oh, yeah, Davida.
Yeah,
How do you
Davida.
feel, hon? How do
Out
you
of sight,
feel?
out of mind.
No.
Well,
Well, you made it last night. You were on the trip back to yesteryear.
oh, you mean the movie?
No, when we had to replay that panel.
Deborah.
Remember, you were up there with your old picture in the chair.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes, in the chair.
oh, yeah, I do remember a little of it. Yeah, yeah.
I was going to bed and I saw Dorothy was on repeating it.
Oh, was she?
Yes, she did. She repeated the
I
whole
missed
thing.
that. Okay, and I
Yeah,
I missed
you'll have
it.
to watch it.
I'll
Yeah.
have to watch it.
I didn't see it all. I went to bed. I was tired.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The first time I called Dorothy, because you would say Dorothy, and I didn't know who to look up on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube. But it was the night that she was saying how sickly Dave was, and Scooter was
Oh my
freaking out. And
God.
was like, "He's
Scooter,
not
Scooter
sick."
was texting me and she's like,
That
I
was
need
so
you to
funny.
call Dorothy right now and tell her Dave is not sickly. I'm like, oh,
Oh
stop,
my God,
Scooter.
she was losing it. That was so
She
funny.
goes, I've even super chatted her and she doesn't see it because Dorothy's worse than me. But when she gets going, she doesn't look at the chat at all. Because one day I was trying to tell her, check your messages. I sent you something, right? She's just totally oblivious. And so Scooter's like, she won't listen to anything. You know, I'm like, oh my God. Do you have the 2-year-old? Do
Oh,
you mean the 2-year-old and the sweet? Oh,
Hi, Chat.
yeah, no, yes, I know about that. That's horrible, right? Yeah, she was found. Yes, I know about down the
That is
river. Yeah,
horrible.
yeah.
Carolyn, did you go through the Turpin situation?
Yeah, about the girls that went away and they didn't get the money they were supposed to. And is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm just talking about the story itself because I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, that was such a weird case because they would dress those kids up all in the matching outfits and all go
Yeah.
out
Oh,
to
yeah. Yeah.
Las Vegas and make a big show and everybody had all
Yeah.
the clothes. And then I guess they would get home and they would chain most of them up.
They put
and-
them back into their dirty
Wow.
clothes. I've been
Yeah.
watching it. I just can't, and I cannot believe the
Crazy.
attitudes of those girls. They're so sweet after all they've been through.
Yeah.
The older ones, you know.
And then they didn't have it easy when they left because some of them went into abusive homes
Yes.
and in
Yeah.
bad
Oh,
situations.
that's
and bad
terrible. I haven't
parts.
followed it too closely, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The House of Horrors. That.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. And then they raised like $600,000 for them and they didn't get the money.
Wow.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
They
It's
didn't get it?
No.
No, Jeremy's so mad. He's the one that told me about it. He cried for 2 days watching the documentary. And he
He's-
goes, Mom, you
Jeremy-
got to
so
watch
Jeremy's
this.
very sensitive.
Oh my God, yes. He
Yeah.
cries
What a
over Hallmark
sweetheart.
commercials.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's,
Oh,
yeah,
God
he's
bless
very
him.
sensitive.
Yeah, and he goes, if I had a lot of money, man, I'd give it to those kids. He goes, it breaks my heart to know what they went through, you know.
You raised a good one
Was
there.
he
Your
always
kid's
was
a
he
good
always
kid.
that sensitive, Davida?
Yeah, yeah.
Always,
he always
even
has
as a
been.
little kid?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah. He's always been that way. Hmm.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and so I've been watching it, you know, and it's awful. I just can't believe that they went that many years being able to do that to those kids.
Yeah, I don't
You know?
understand it. I mean, and then they said that I think one sister used to go out but that she jumped back in or something, and then the other one got out, and they have the cameras when she got out, and then when the police went in, like I had never seen that police cam stuff. Like, I
Well,
don't
she
know.
didn't even know what street. She didn't know how to do an address. She didn't know anything. And
Yeah,
she
but
was
it's so
16 or 17 at the time.
It was so weird. Like when the parents answered the door, I mean, they didn't even make any excuses for how the house looked like. Like I swear, I make an excuse for my house if it's like a little bit not. I can't even imagine having someone come in like that and not say
Oh, I know.
anything. Like just be
I
like,
know.
do do do. Like if
Yeah.
it's like I'll be like something's a little bit out of. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, oh gosh, please excuse this. I'm trying to pick it up or trying to
Yeah.
put something away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I over explain everything, and I'm overly embarrassed if something is like. But if it looked like that, and then just not
Well,
say
I mean,
anything,
theirs was just downright squalor. I mean, it was,
like the
beyond.
dishes and the food. Oh, that was
Oh, I can't deal with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, but it was horrible,
Yeah.
and they were supposed to be moving. So I mean, like they didn't even say anything. I mean, they didn't even try to explain it away. Like we're moving, or like I don't even know. And the cops didn't say anything. That's what I don't know. They just acted like it didn't look like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
It was
was
so weird.
bad. Real bad.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for them.
And then how they
I hope
found
they
the
have a good
chains.
life
Yeah.
eventually.
And what about all the other kids? You know, like, and then she
Oh,
had
I
two
know.
sisters that have been on other programs.
The
How many
Diane
were
Sawyer.
there? Like 10? Or,
Oh,
no, there
gosh,
was 15, I think.
wow. All their kids?
And
Yeah,
yeah, and you just think
Yeah.
like, why did
Wow.
they have kids every year? Like,
I don't know.
They want what?
I really don't
I
know.
know.
Seriously, like, what is it that was it? What? Because it's definitely not like they really enjoyed their children.
Oh, no, not at
right?
all.
So, like, was it just, I don't know. I would like to find out why. And then
Was
they
it
Well,
said,
have you
something to do
seen
with
the new
religion
documentary?
or
what?
something, maybe?
Have you
No,
seen the new documentary?
no, not the, there's, where?
Yeah, that's what Jeremy was telling me about. It's on, I think it's on Hulu.
Is
I
it?
think. Oh, no, maybe it's Paramount Plus.
Is
Oh.
it?
But that's the
No.
one he's talking about, and it goes into depth about everything.
Oh,
And
yeah, I'd like to see that.
in real time. I mean, where the cops go in and when they finally unchain the kids and
Yeah, they
everything.
showed that on 2020, and they did show that, but I guess it's probably from that documentary.
Yeah. And that's
That
the
would
one
be
that
fun to watch on a movie
Yeah.
night, but I don't know. You don't have
Yeah.
it, do you, Carolyn?
I don't know what.
You don't
let me
have
see.
Paramount
Do you know what
Plus.
it's called? Is it?
Uh,
Let's see, Chirpin document.
let me look. I don't remember what he. I wanted to say, well, no, I don't know for sure. I wanted to say House of Horrors, but
Let me see.
um,
Watch the Chirpin 13, Family Secrets Exposed. No, I don't know if that's.
the Turpin case. No, I know he's not up now. Turpin.
Well, hold on. Okay, there's something on Amazon, but
Well, let me see. I'm gonna type it in.
this is an investigative special. See, the kids ranged from 2 to 29.
Danielle said see on Hulu.
And that's what I thought he said. Hulu.
How did the kids range from 2 to 29? That means she was having kids up until she was 48 years old?
Yeah. Let's see.
Pretty amazing. But how could she? Because you're supposed to be in menopause by then.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah. There is something on.
Okay, Prime Video, it says the investigation special delves into the shocking story of the Turpin family who kept it's 13 kids, I'm sorry, 13 children imprisoned in their California home ranging from 2 to 29. The children were shackled, starved, and tortured
That's what this
until
is.
one.
That's what this is, Davita. But it's on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Okay, so I guess it's Amazon Prime. Okay.
Yeah, it says, I think it's, but it says this video is unavailable to watch in your location.
Huh.
Why is that? The Turpin 13?
I don't know if that one's different than Amazon.
That's what it says. This investigative special delves into the shocking story of the Turpin family who kept their 13 children imprisoned in their California home. It's just what you read there.
Okay.
But this is from 2018.
Well, I don't know if it was the 18 that he watched, but he made it sound like it was a new one.
Is it the one from 2020? They're saying it was.
Yeah,
In
because there
chat.
is one on 2020. Maybe he saw that because I think that was a 2-part special.
Bridget believes it's the 2020, the 2021 special on Hulu.
Probably.
Deborah just checked and she didn't
Maybe
see
it was
any
the
on
two-parter.
I didn't get to see that because I don't have the regular channels, but probably I could watch it on my app, my other app.
Yeah, it's just so crazy. Because, like, that's what I always laugh about those people. Like, who takes care of their babies? Like, and somebody could say, oh, the older kids do. But you don't just have an infant and you just hand it on off. And they're, oh, yeah, okay, we know what to do. Like, you know, I just don't understand. Like, who's getting up in the middle of the night? I really, see, those are the questions that I would ask because I just never understand that.
What?
I remember being 3 and mixing my brother's formula when
Really?
they used carnation milk, dextrose, which was like Karo syrup.
He really?
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had kale syrup in mine, too. My mom put Karo syrup in mine. Yeah.
See, I
I do remember.
never had kids like that. Okay, my kids never even changed a diaper of the younger kid. Never. That was miss. That I don't understand it. But I guess like a lot of times you say, oh, the older kids take care of it. But I mean, literally, I left my daughter with Ethan. Like maybe she changed a few. And I told you the time I said because we were pregnant for Luke, we had to go to an ultrasound. She was home from college. I said, "You're okay?" He was a year old. Yeah. I said, "You see where his bottles are and everything?" Yeah. then Jimmy goes, don't flip out. I said, why? He goes, well, I asked her if she remembered where the bottles were, and she said, it's okay. I got a brand new one because, like, I use the Playtex nurses. Thank goodness that use the nurses because they have the drop-in liners that at least those are sterilized. She used a brand new one out of the package. And I said, you washed it. You washed it, right? Mom, it was out of the package. It's brand new.
Oh, I would freak.
Jimmy goes, don't flip out. Don't flip out. He's 12 months old. Don't flip out. He's not a newborn. He'll be fine. He's 12 months old. He'll be fine. He'll live through it. You'll see. I promise you everything will be all right. And, it was, but I was like, oh my gosh, how do you not know that? Okay.
Yeah.
So thankfully it had the drop-in liner, but yeah, I'm telling you. So I can't even imagine just handing off a newborn. Here you go.
No. She probably just left them in cribs, and the older ones, would probably feed them or what. As a matter of fact, I think I remember one of the daughters, the two that talked to Diane Sawyer, they did take care of the little ones, if I remember right now.
But like, what if they had like my Michael had colic so bad in the beginning? It was
Yeah,
like he
Jason did
didn't
too.
sleep. And you had to hold him a certain way or he would scream all day. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it.
I know.
You know what I
Sad.
mean? And then to go all through that's a lot. Like, to go all through those pregnancies and births, if you're really just gonna like, I don't understand why someone would go through all that just to hand it. Like, there had to be a reason they're having all these kids. Like, did they think there was some, that's what I just don't understand about these people. Did they think there was some kind of crazy, they were doing something for some greater good? But come on, chaining them to the beds, how was that? None of it makes sense.
Well, and when Diane Sawyer, do you know that the girl said, she said that she sometimes wouldn't be able to breathe because of and this is her saying it, how filthy the house was. And they said, well, did you get bathed? And she said, we would get a bath once a year.
Yeah.
Oh my
Once
gosh.
a year. Think about that. Once a year.
On.
And they're at the Elvis freaking chapel, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
this is so crazy. And how does their family not, like, I don't even, look at this. There they are. Now, would you believe that? And all their kids are there and all in the matching dresses.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd think that if she liked to dress them up in the matching dresses and do this, that she would like to do that a lot.
Yeah.
That was all
that
for
was-
show.
Yeah.
But it's ridiculous.
Well, obviously she was a nut. I mean,
But how do your
You know.
kids not say anything to anyone else? Like, I don't even
Kathy
understand.
from Texas. Yeah, that's what I wondered.
yeah.
That she said they would take as many babies as God would send.
Is
Yeah.
that what she said?
That's what I guess the mother said. Yeah, that's what I wondered,
But was
'Cause I
it
know
some
that's
sort
the-
of religion?
The
or
Duggars
what?
were like that too. They
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I mean. Yeah.
they show their religion and they don't keep their kids chained and they don't have the best things, but they don't
No,
chain
I
their kids,
absolutely not. No.
But yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy. I
They
don't.
must have suffered a lot of health issues if they only had a bath
Oh,
once
yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
God
yeah.
almighty.
They had they had
Yeah.
a lot of infections
getting
and
sick.
Oh, yeah.
This is awful.
Yeah. And then they said the mother was. But didn't they say she was would they say she was a malignant narcissist?
Yes. She would get food and she'd put it right by them and not let them have it.
Ugh,
Oh,
see,
And
that's-
Oh,
they
that's
starved them.
terrible. Oh,
I don't
hate this.
understand that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so I'm sure she's in solitary confinement because I just can't imagine her making it if she was in a regular cell.
Yeah,
I
they
just
should
can't.
starve her. You
Yeah,
know,
look at
that's
that.
terrible.
Yeah, she was awful. Terrible.
But how did the hospitals? Did she have home births? Did she go to the
She must have.
hospital? I mean, how did they not see that there's something that's not right
Well,
there?
She looks psycho.
Yeah.
And how they didn't have, as far as school, she made her, I don't know how she did it, but they showed forms where she called, I think she called herself Sunny Day School or something. And she was the teacher and the husband was the head of it. She made it to where the kids would be at home and not go to school and be homeschooled. Well, one time one of the sons or daughters did go to school for a little bit. It goes into all this apparently in this documentary. And they still didn't say anything, but they did notice how thin they were. You know, they were very thin. They were malnourished.
Right.
And they did have a lot of health problems from that malnutrition. And also they're learning, they're speaking. They don't really know how to talk correctly.
Right.
And
Yes.
it's, you know, I mean, it's pathetic. It really is pathetic.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But
Well,
those
it
two
said they were
girls are,
homeschooled, right?
Yeah.
well, that's what she said.
Well, yeah.
But I
they-
don't think they were. I don't
No,
think
they
were.
were just kept at home.
Right.
That's what that
Right.
means, yeah.
And then their neighbor said that he worked swing shift and he'd come home at midnight. And he goes, and I remember I'd look up in a window and I would see a bunch of these kids marching back and forth.
I saw that, yeah.
And they said, marching? And he goes, yeah, for a couple hours they'd march back and forth at 3 a.m. I mean, it was so bizarre, you know, but no one said anything. You know, they just didn't say anything.
See, now here it says, okay, it says they wanted to have, they thought it would make them millions, okay? So they wanted more children in hopes of landing a reality TV show, her half-brother reveals. So it says that she used to say how they would be perfect for TV and would often mention they would be bigger than the reality show Kate Plus 8. It's the reason they moved to California to be closer to Hollywood, her half-brother said, of her desire to become a star like Kate Gosselin. The West Coast couple have achieved fame, but not the good kind, for allegedly shackling, starving, and torturing their 13 adult and minor children who ranged from 2 to 29, while holding them captive in their Riverside County home. It said Lambert and Louise's younger sister, Teresa Robinette, shared more details of the life of their sister and her husband. So they say that only last month, Louise told her that her and David were planning to have another child. I asked her why on earth they wanted more children. She said something about wanting a reality TV show. She said that Louise thought the world would be fascinated by their lives. They thought it would make them millions and household names. They didn't care about the kids. It was all about them. Now, let's see. Authorities have charged them with 75 counts of child abuse. Yeah, but if they wanted this reality show, why wouldn't they be out and about with their kids?
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy.
What were they going to do? Show that?
Yeah, like, I mean, how old? I mean, they already had kids that were 29 years old. Come on.
Yeah.
It's not making any sense. Teresa revealed that how the marriage that for decades seemed so perfect began in 1984. Her mother, Phyllis, had allowed 16-year-old Louise, because he was much older than her,
Yeah.
to date David, even though, well, he was only 8 years, but she was 16. So that's technically. But Phyllis said she was too scared to tell her preacher husband what was going on. He only found out when David and Louise went missing. And authorities at the Princeton Senior High School were forced to admit that they had let David sign her out of school. My mom allowed Louise to date David secretly because she loved him, and he was from a Christian family, and she trusted Louise. Let's see. But she was doing it behind my dad's back. He wasn't aware that they were dating. And then one day, David went into the high school, and they let him sign Louise out of school. They made it all the way to Texas before the police stopped them. Cops made 16-year-old Louise call home. What was crazy after that was my mom and dad sort of switched roles, the sister said. She said that, that my mom, who let them date, ended up being the one telling police that had to send her home, that she wanted her home right now. But my dad said no. She's made her choice. I'll let her go off and live her life. He was angry at my mother for letting them date. He was so upset. He told her it was all her fault. He got on the phone and he told Louise, this is the life you want. You're now an adult. I love you and I'll always be your daddy. But now you take care of yourself. If this is what you want, you go for it. So he let her marry him. Then they came back to Princeton and had a small, intimate church wedding, just the two families. And so how old was she when she had her first child? Then she probably had Teresa said her father's anger at his wife welled up. Within 2 years, her parents separated. Let's see. So then
Well,
she
the
has,
sister went to live with them too, and she got out of there because she said they were
no,
weird.
but see, now look at this picture she has. Hold on. Come on. You know, she's
Wow.
standing in front of, look, this crib. Like, look at her. If you saw her video, oh, look, she's such a sweet mother. Look. The Disney shirt, the nice crib.
Yeah.
And then,
And she had an obsession with Disney.
yes, with Disney. And then look, here's her after she gave birth. I guess she gave birth at home. Again, look, Disney shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess at times it's weird because if this is their house, unless it's a house where they went on vacation, everything is neat and clean, right? Unless
Well,
that's
was that the first child?
no, but no, this one here, unless that's like an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
Could be they're on vacation, and because a lot of their pictures are only when they went on vacation, and they
Yeah.
all have either Disney or Dr. Seuss. With the thing, so like she would just buy the clothes for them, like she bought everybody clothes. They're showing all the Disney movies, yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. So, but
If I tried to dress my 3 daughters the same,
oh my gosh.
they would not be having that.
No.
Not even for pictures. No.
That's when they were 16. Yeah, so she got married when she's 16. So she must have had the kid. Yeah, she probably started having kids she probably got
Probably had a
pregnant
kid
right away.
every year.
Yeah. So then she was probably 17. So then, so she probably had her last child at 46 or so.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And it looks like, they came, Louise plays with her oldest daughter. See, and it looks like, I don't think it was always like that because like this is an older picture they show, and that's Louise's oldest daughter. She's still got a really weird look on her face. But of course, there's the Disney cake. Seems like she was obsessed with Disney. And I wonder if
Well,
that...
she put him into bankruptcy because she bought constantly. She bought Disney. She bought all kinds of clothes. She bought toys. And those kids never saw one of those toys, never wore one of those pieces of clothing. And she had the refrigerator stocked with food that they did not get to eat. And they go into all that when she was talking to Diane Sawyer.
Yeah.
And she would put them in these clothes that you're seeing, and then the police took pictures of the clothes that were on the beds and stuff. I mean, and so filthy dirty. I mean, I'm sure that they could have walked away. And that's what they would have to go back into when they'd get home.
Yeah, it says authorities have found that children have been living in squalor and that none of them owned any toys, but discovered many unopened boxes of toys in the home.
So sad.
But why would she buy it and not
Because
give
she's
it
weird.
To torment.
I wonder if she just tortured them with it.
Yes, she did. She did. She did.
But oh my God.
It was her, more than the dad. The girls talked more about the mom than they did the dad. Then they called it hell. I mean, they said, we look at our lives and we see hell. That's what they said.
You probably had postpartum or something for the start of a breakdown.
Yeah, she didn't show up for any of the funerals for her parents, the sibling said. When told my mom she was coming, we were at the hospital. Me and my brother were getting ready to sign papers to take my mother's off of life support. I called back, and that's when she told me she wasn't going to be able to make it. She says they prayed about it. She had a bad dream and didn't feel she could make the trip. Then when my dad died, she said they couldn't bring all the kids, and they didn't want to make the trip because it was such short notice. Despite the rocky start, the marriage of David and Louise seemed perfect for years. I thought she had the Richie life, her little sister said. He earned good money. The day he came and picked her up from school, he told her that if she would elope with him and marry him, he would give her everything she ever wanted. And the family always joked that Prince Charming had lived up to his end of the bargain. Prince Charming. She said that they had a big house and that all the cars, and she didn't have to work, and she had expensive clothes and purses, anything she wanted, so we thought she was living the high life. I spoke to her about some financial problems I was having just 6 or 7 months ago, and she told me several times that is one thing she could never understand. She told me, I can listen to you vent, and I can let you vent, but I will never understand it because we've never had any money problems. What the family back east didn't know was that the couple had lost one house to foreclosure and had declared bankruptcy in 2011. And she said, we had no idea of any of this until last Sunday. This was after they were arrested that they did this. That was the day police raided the couple's 4-bedroom home in Paris, California, and found many malnutritious children shackled to their beds by chains, living in unimaginable filth. The Riverside County District Attorney Michael Hestrin alleged that the oldest child, 29-year-old woman, weighed just 82 pounds, and the 17-year-old who managed to escape and raised the alarm was initially mistaken for a 10-year-old. Hestrin said the parents chained their offspring to their beds after they discovered one had previously tried to break out of the house that the couple bought in 2014 for $351,000. He said another child had planned to go with the 17-year-old but turned back because she was frightened that her parents might see her and what they might do to her. And then it says, let's see, that was the youngest child who was born a full decade over the rest, was the only one the Turpins did not starve.
Wow. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, and let's see, last time I spoke to her on the phone was Halloween. Her sister told her how they'd gone trick-or-treating with the youngest. I asked why she didn't take all the kids, and she said that they were older and had no interest in it. So this one was born a full decade after that. So
Wow.
Billy, 30, a self-employed remodeler of homes in Tennessee, said he was the last family member to speak to Louise. He had called her on Wednesday, January 10th, to talk about a possible trip to California, and she told me she was getting ready to buy a school bus. And then she told me that they wanted another child. I said, are you serious? What would you want another kid for? Haven't you got enough? But she said, yes, I want another child. That would have been amazing had she been pregnant. Can you imagine that?
No.
Oh, gosh.
Crazy.
Oh, awful.
Well, listen, guys, it was so nice to hang out with you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I was missing you.
You gave me a good idea with the sleds. I'm gonna have to show you what I come up with. I'll probably work on that.
I know, but we didn't craft anything, but that's all right. It
Yeah.
was nice chatting you. It was
Well,
a
no,
great
that was a good idea because I really didn't know what to do with them. But did you show DeVito your sled?
No.
Yeah, look at her sled. Remember those sleds I didn't know what to do with?
Oh my gosh.
You look what she did.
Did you do that with the cricket?
Yes, I did.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have to get.
So good.
I
Thank
know.
you. Did you work on your? Well, Davida, I don't know how to paint, so I was really happy to.
No, that looks great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Davida, did you work on any of your cricket stuff or no?
No, I just got it going.
You finally did? Oh boy.
I remember you said that you did. You haven't
Yeah,
found a project you want to do?
Well, it's not that I haven't found a project. I've been doing other videos of my Christmas stuff, but once I get done with that, then I want to, because I want to make my boys these T-shirts, and so that's what I'm thinking about, and I want to do it for a Christmas present. So,
Okay, well,
Yes.
if you need help, then we'll come. All of us
Yes.
can do it together because you'll have
Okay,
to
good.
mirror it.
yes.
And, yeah, so we can help you out with that.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I won't know the first thing. I
you'll
bought the
be great.
vinyl,
Okay.
the iron-on for the shirts, but that's as far as I've gotten.
Okay, good. Yeah, let us know, and then we'll all get together.
Yeah.
You can
Okay,
send
cool.
Carolyn a message, and next Christmas the kids will have a shirt.
Yeah, no, we've all got to get like a time to do cricket
Jen,
stuff,
thank
like really get a time, because everybody says, oh, yeah.
You know what I think would be great? I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No.
If we get all together and we say we're going to do this one certain craft,
Project, yeah.
right? Get all of the material that we need. Just
Right.
like when we did the babies with Lisa D, that was
Yeah,
wonderful.
Right.
Oh,
right.
that was so great. And then we could all work it together. But it'll
Yeah.
be easy to talk Davita into learning how to do the cricket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I have the T-shirts, I have the vinyl. I just don't know how to work the machine.
What kind of shirts are you making?
Just T-shirts with the saying that I found for
Oh,
each
okay.
of them. Yeah.
Okay, really cool. But Davita, the cricket itself is just a printer. Everything that you need to learn is oh, my battery's low. Everything that you need to learn is learning the computer program.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's just a printer.
yeah, and the
So whatever
non-names
you
thing,
put
yeah.
into the program is what it's going to print.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the part I don't know.
Okay, we'll help you. We'll be glad to
Okay.
help you.
Okay.
All right. Love you
Yeah,
guys.
love you
Good
guys.
night.
Love
Thank
you.
you
Love
so
you,
much,
Ken,
Carolyn.
yeah.
Thanks for everything.
Oh,
sweetheart.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the awesome idea. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
no
do
problem. Good night. Bye,
that. Good
Lisa.
night. Bye, Lisa.
On mute.
She's on mute. I don't think she knows.
Okay.
You're on
All
mute,
right.
Lisa.
Mute.
Lisa, you're on mute. She doesn't know. I don't think she knows.
Lisa, where's Scooter?
Scooter had a rough night.
Oh, she did? Because
Well,
I
she got
stopped
attacked.
by-
She got attacked by trolls.
Oh, she did? 'Cause I was there for a little while, and then I went to get something to eat. Are you smoking now?
Yeah,
Wow. Drove you to that, huh?
yeah. I did.
Was Scooter upset crying?
Oh no, no.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see her doing that. Poor Scooter. Maybe she's exhausted and sleeping.
Oh, you know what? I have to make my Melaleuca order.
What?
My Melaleuca order. I've got to put that in because I'm just forgot. I got to get my vitamins and stuff. And I was doing that when I came in here.
Are you doing Christmas at your house?
You know what? My daughter goes. So we all going to go down. That looks like fun at the restaurant.
Oh, no.
So I said, well, we have Luke's birthday anyway, so that would be Christmas Eve.
That's
So we
right.
definitely
Yeah.
do the Christmas Eve, but I think we'll probably all go for dinner down there, but we'll still come here for gifts and stuff. Yeah, it'll just be back and forth. But then you never know if the weather turns, then
Right.
we'll all be here anyway. So it's you never. It's just you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, that was good because I think they're going to be up for 4 days or so. So
That's cool.
see what to do. But yeah.
And are you going to start getting your house going for Christmas?
I have to. I just noticed I was like, oh my gosh, I still have a lot of my Thanksgiving stuff out, and I've got to get all that out. And didn't get the tree up. And my son, I told you he was going to buy a real tree, and I'm like, who's going to water that when you're away? He's going away with his girlfriend and he goes, you have to water a real tree? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm like,
come
yeah.
home to a
Yeah.
dead
Otherwise, you're going
tree.
to come home to a dead tree. So he's like, yeah, I think I'm just going to get I was like, I would just get an artificial tree because.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, because Roman will probably eat it or pee on it if it's real.
And he could.
Yeah.
That's why-
Last year Roman ate some kind of an ornament off there and almost died.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I think that's one of
A
the ways
glass
he know that
ornament?
last year that the girlfriend was not the one because Michael was so upset. He took the dog to the vet. The vet said the dog was really sick. Got him his medicine and he wasn't acting right. And my son was like so upset about it. And she's like, "What are you so upset about?"
Oh,
And
my.
he's like, because of Roman, okay? I can't, like, I'm like, wow, that's like one of the things. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's like, my dog can't die,
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
and then
obviously she wasn't an animal lover.
I guess not, at least not about that. So yeah, then he was okay. He ate some kind of like clay ornament or something. I don't know what my son said it was like clay ornament or something. Got him so sick.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's got to be careful. I got to remind him this year.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do crafts?
What?
Are you doing crafts or no?
Are you doing crafts?
No, I said, are you?
Oh, oh no! I thought like you were coming on to do crafts. I don't. I'm in a minute. Maybe I've got to put my Melaleuca. I forgot to order my vitamins and stuff. Just got to do that real quick.
I had to get a bagel. I was hungry.
Really? You just had lasagna?
I know. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, I only had lasagna today since last night, so.
Okay. You're like my daughter. My daughter, it doesn't matter like if she got up late or whatever it is, she makes sure she has all 3 meals.
No, I don't.
I'm not joking around.
Oh,
like,
I do at one time maybe, but
it
not
doesn't
all.
matter. Like she wouldn't be like, oh well, got up late. She'll still make up. She'll be like, well, I
make up
that was
for it.
lunch. I'm like, but you didn't. Yeah, but that's still lunch. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I tend to eat them from now until 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, and then I'm done for another day.
Oh my god.
Lisa. I didn't eat anything today. I slept all the pain pill.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
how's
knocked me
your
for a
tongue?
loop. Oh dear,
You
it's
had
not
it
my
done.
tongue, it's my cheek.
Where'd you have it done?
Okay, put your hand right at the corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
Put your finger, into the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now put your finger inside,
Oh, right in
right
there.
inside,
Yeah.
inside of the cheek. Okay, the stitches are from there on up, midway to my cheek inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
I probably have about 18 stitches in there. I could not believe how many stitches they put in me
Where did you get it done?
at the dentist.
You got that done at the dentist?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And he had to have, there were 3 people in my mouth. I said, what is this, a party?
People in my mouth. That's
Party
so
in my
funny.
mouth.
And one is holding that part open because they couldn't put anything in my mouth to open it because they had to get to that part. So he's holding it open. The other one's on the side of the dentist with the suction thing. And the dentist is, doing what he has to do. And he cut quite a bit because as he took it out, I could see it just for a minute and him put it in because they had to take it for a biopsy. And, but the stitching, that's what took forever. I thought, dear God, how much have you cut? I mean, because they had to stitch the inside of where they cut and then the outside of the cheek. And then I went to the stupid pharmacy, that same one, and I gave them the prescriptions because I have to have penicillin and the pain pill. And so she goes, well, I don't know about this pain pill. I'm going to have to call the dentist. I go, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Because there was a line of people again, and that Novocaine was starting to wear off. I said, I have had a dentist in my mouth for almost 2 hours, okay? I said, the Novocaine is starting to wear off, and I'm starting to hurt, okay? I don't care what you got to do. Get it done, and get it done fast. I mean, I was so mad.
Yeah.
Well, sure as heck, I'm sitting there, and it starts to wear off, and all of a sudden, I feel this pulling. I mean, just god-awful pulling. And it started to burn. And all of a sudden I have this blood in my mouth and I'm thinking, shoot, I'm bleeding. And it wasn't residue, it was blood. And I'm thinking, I just ripped out a stitch. I can't believe it. And I'm going nuts. Well, see, I have my mask on, but I could taste it.
Oh.
And I thought, oh my God, I said, I got to go. I got to have this filled. And so finally they filled it. I got home and I'm spitting this stuff out. And so I got home, I'm trying to call the dentist. He doesn't have a emergency number, or if he did, I didn't find it because I was so panicky. And so I put a piece, they said not to rinse my mouth really. They didn't want a whole lot of stuff going on.
Right.
But I put a big thing of ice on my cheek,
Yeah.
and that helped to clot it, I guess, because it did finally stop. And then I took the pain pill. Well, that pain pill really knocked me out, and I slept all day, which I'm glad I did, because it gave time for my mouth to start healing, with those stitches.
Yeah.
And so I slept until almost 3:30 in the afternoon. And then I kept going off and on. I'd wake up and I'd go back to sleep. Well, I didn't eat anything until tonight at 7:00. I had eaten nothing at all. And, but yeah, I can tell it's starting to burn again a little bit. But when they told me 3 to 4 weeks for the biopsy, I'm thinking, my gosh, I can't believe that it would take that long, for a biopsy.
Mm-hmm.
So I go next week to get the stitches out. And when I go back, I'm going to ask, is there any way that you would have that back before? It just seems like such a long time.
It does.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I guess I never even told my kids, that I was going to have it. I did tell Josh, but I guess I didn't tell Jeremy and Jason. So I called Jeremy, and it was later last night, but I couldn't hardly talk. And so he called me today, and he goes, "What was that? You called me last night." Apparently he was sleeping. And I go, "Yeah, it was my biopsy." He goes, "What biopsy?" He goes, "We never even knew anything." And I said, "Are you sure I never told you?" And he goes, "No, you didn't."
Wow.
Oh.
I had never even said. But anyway, so it's over. It's over. So
Yeah, they did. Jimmy had to go into like surgery unit at the hospital for that.
what did he have taken out?
The same thing you did.
Really?
Yeah,
On
I
the
told
cheek?
you that. Remember, he didn't have it. No,
On the
not,
cheek?
this was a long time ago. Like Luke was like 3. Yeah, I thought he was dying, Davida. I was on these cancer sites. I was like preparing
Oh, no.
myself. Oh my gosh, I thought he was a goner. He thought he was a goner.
Really?
Yes, and then I had this one woman. She's like, "No, my daughter had something like that. It wasn't cancer." And then she's like, "I have another daughter." She's like, "Don't worry about it. Jimmy was preparing me." I'm just like, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I had to raise these 2 little boys alone because they were really little."
Oh, no.
And I'm telling you, I got on this like bulletin board on there, and I'm like, "Did anybody ever have this?" Because it looked bad. It looked really bad what he had. And then the ear, nose, throat that took it off, she just said, because like she was with me a long time. Like she took out Ray's adenoids and tonsils, and she was at that time. Michael didn't have the. It might have been right before Michael was diagnosed with the Hodgkin's. But so it's going back and forth with her, and that she said, "Don't worry about it until it's something to worry about." And I said, "But what do you think?" Because she's an alarmist. Like she was the one I told you the one time when I had Raymond in there when he was like little in first grade and he was going to get his tonsils and stuff out.
Yeah.
And I was there, and my mother was there, and we're in the thing, and she goes like this. "Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Wait, move." I said, "What?" She goes, "I think you might have thyroid cancer." I was like,
Dear Lord.
She was like, I'm telling you. And then I'll never forget. And I said to my sister-in-law, and she goes like this, "Don't listen to her. She's an alarmist." She said, "My husband had some other kind of cancer." Okay? Because she would just say things. And I remember I freak out. I went to like another doctor. I'm like, "Touch my thyroid and everything, do all the panel." And they're like, "Everything is fine." And then she goes, "Oh, it was probably a shadow."
Oh,
Okay, but that's the kind of
Wow.
stuff she does. So I was asking her, like, "What do you think?" And she goes, "Don't worry until there's something to worry about." But she's also the one that told me Michael's CAT scan, cancer doesn't look like that. So like that. So then I was like, I can't remember if that was before or after, but yeah, that's why I trusted her that. Like I'm like, oh, she says cancer doesn't look like that, but then it ended up being Hodgkin's, right? So. But anyway, yeah, but thankfully, knock on wood, everything came back good with Jimmy, but I was like really freaked out. Yeah.
yeah. No, I had a doctor like that, and everything was doomsday with that doctor. And I got so sick of it that I finally had to switch a doctor because, I mean, everything it always would come out okay. And I thought, I can't do this with this guy because he's making me a nervous wreck. Every time I go in, it's something, you know?
Right.
And so I got this other doctor, and she's just the opposite. But anyway.
Yeah, but it's like, it wasn't even like me that was the patient. Like, she would just say things out of the freaking blue,
Yeah.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah. Well, when you hear a doctor say that, of course, you're thinking, well, they're a doctor,
Yeah.
And so that's why finally I had to switch him
Yeah.
because he was driving me nuts.
Yeah, and it's so weird because, like, on the one thing, like with Michael, I remember going back and forth to her, and she kept saying, it doesn't, what if I give an antibiotic and it goes down and it comes back up, and then I just don't want to operate on him because he'll look like, she was so afraid about, like, the facial nerves and stuff, and she said,
Right.
you'll get, like, a Sylvester Stallone mouth and stuff, and that was her main concern. Then I had to go, like, for a second opinion to this other ear, nose, and throat, and then that woman didn't think it was anything either, but she did the operation, and even when she went in, she didn't think it was anything. So you never know, you
Yeah.
never know. Sometimes something can look like something, it's nothing. So, nothing. I don't know. It's just like
Yeah.
whatever they get you nervous.
I know he took a lot. I mean, I do know that because he was in there and he probably did it deliberately because sometimes if they don't, they'll have him go back in. And
Right. Well,
for
they
that,
want
I'm
clear
thankful.
margins and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So I know he did, and I know that's why all these stitches are in there. But today I woke up and God, I am so swollen. The side of my face, I am swollen all the way up to my eye.
Oh gosh.
I look so stupid. It's so swollen,
Let me place my order.
but it'll keep going down.
Okay, so I got that. Place my order. And
It's not too painful though, Davida?
Well, I have the pain pill in me. I haven't
Oh, good.
not had a pain pill deliberately because I don't want to get to that point.
No.
Because
no.
when it started hurting yesterday at the pharmacy, it was terrible. It was terrible. And I'm thinking, give me that doggone pain pill and quit messing around. It was driving me nuts.
Oh,
So I
gosh.
took it as soon as I got home because I didn't want to start feeling that real bad pain. So I
No.
kept it so I don't have to deal with it.
Good.
I can feel a little bit of a burning type, pulling sensation.
Mhm.
But that's all I can feel. I can't feel, what I guess I would feel if I didn't have any kind of pain pill in me.
Right. Oh, scary.
So yeah.
why is this not letting me place my order? What the freak is going on with this?
Yeah, I am going to put ice on it, Barb. Again.
Okay, this is so crazy. You are playing. Yeah, I know I am. I want this place.
It was snowing here again tonight.
Oh, it was.
Oh yeah, it's not. Oh yeah. Oh, look. Oh, it was.
Oh, it's
I
been in
know.
the 80s, and I'm so
you're
tired of
lucky.
it.
What's going
I'll
on?
trade.
Oh, I would. If I could give it to you, I would. It's going to be 81
I would
tomorrow.
just like 50s, even 40s sound good.
Okay. Listen, it's going to be 81 tomorrow, then 75, then 72, 72, 81, 84. I mean, if I could just have at least keep it in the 70s or mid 60s, I'd even be happy with that.
Yeah.
I listen to my Christmas carols, but I mean, chestnuts
Really?
roasting on an open fire and the wintry snow. And well, no, not when I'm sweating to death.
Oh, I don't understand why this keeps telling me.
Are you ordering your pills, Carolyn?
I'm trying my pills. I'm trying to order my stuff here, and it keeps bringing me back to this one screen.
How's Sandy doing?
Good, busy as usual. She did a couple. Oh, you saw the couple of videos, right?
I saw the candy.
Yeah, and then she did a stew, a hamburger stew.
I didn't see that one.
on? What is going on with this? I just wonder if it's crazy.
I'm going to have to call tomorrow. I forgot to call today work. I can't work Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's good about that. Julie's really good about that.
Well, she knew you were going in, right?
I don't remember if I told her or
Oh,
not.
really? You didn't tell anybody? Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think gosh, I don't know if I did or not, to be honest with you. Well, anyway, I'll just tell her, that I had it done. Because I didn't even think about not going to work. If I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't realize it would be so swollen and everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been a madhouse in there.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, God. As soon as I got there in the morning, I mean, their cars were everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of people shopping, right? Oh, finally it's going through. What the hell?
We hardly have any Christmas stuff left.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy. I never saw those elves at Target.
I haven't been to Target, but.
But
No, me
Auntie
neither.
Cuckoo was saying they have them every freaking year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never saw them ever. But I don't live close to a Target, so I don't get to Target a lot.
I have a Target. I just don't go in there that often. I mean,
Me
I used
too.
to work there, but I don't. For some reason, I just don't.
I don't know. It's all right, but it's always expensive, it seems.
Yeah,
more than-
that's
Yeah.
isn't that funny when you
Yeah.
say that and you go like this? That's like when I used to say the Dollar General. I think it's overpriced.
Yeah. Well, now they're going up to $1.25, aren't they? At Dollar Tree?
Are they? Because I haven't heard it by
Yeah.
us yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? They're
I
going to
don't know
add
about
they're going to
mine.
tack on an extra 25 cents.
I believe
on
it's
there?
25 cents.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what
I've
I'm
heard
hearing.
that, but we haven't had it here yet.
I haven't been in one in a few days, so I don't know.
I don't know. Price of inflation.
When
But you
I went
don't-
out with my cousin last Tuesday, she went into Hannaford and I ran over. It was like right next door, the Dollar Tree, and they were still $1. Everything was. So that's how.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's let me see. Somebody's messaging me. Okay. Let's see. What else? You did all your shopping, Davida?
Yeah, I've got most of my shopping done. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I do it because I just can't stand the thought of having to still do it, if that makes
See,
any
but I
sense.
can't
It's like,
get
okay, I
in-
just got to get
I-
it done.
There's I can't get into it if it's not and especially pre-pandemic, I always running out at I don't know. There's something about it. I just can't be one.
But you like with the hustle and the bustle.
Yeah, or just it doesn't even have to be a hustle or bustle. Just the whole thing of being in the stores around Christmas time and getting the little the things there. Okay, but if
Yeah.
my kids wanted a certain toy and stuff, I wanted that out of the way. And they used to do it when my older kids were young. They had something that Wednesday before, right before Thanksgiving, and they called it Midnight Madness, but it was not midnight. And you would go to, at the time, I guess it was, I don't know if anybody remembers, but it's Jamesway or Ames or something.
Oh, Ames. I was going to say
Yeah,
Ames.
Yeah.
Ames.
We always went to Ames on Christmas Eve. My
And-
stepdad was shopping then.
Yeah, but it was the best thing. But it wasn't Christmas Eve. It was the night before Thanksgiving. Because I always remember we would always go to New Jersey for Thanksgiving. And my brothers would say, and my mother would say, oh, but Marilyn and Carolyn we're all going to go to Midnight Madness. And this is pre-Black Friday any stuff, right? They go, what the freak is Midnight Madness? And it was just to get the kids' toys. So when you'd buy the play school kitchen for them, right? And then we had this whole system because we learned all the ropes from the people that lived up here. They'd say, go there, put everything on layaway. And that way you got it. And then you go there and you get it all off layaway and you pay for it right there. So so I'm like, oh gosh, you can do that? And they're like, yeah, just go there. So we would go in the morning, that morning of Wednesday, and we would take all the big toys because they said otherwise they're gone. Like you can't find them. So everybody taught us the ropes. So we'd like, my sister and I, like these play school kitchens, we get everything in there. And then we just walk in like, and everybody's scooting around for everything, right? So, and then we had everything. We just check out with it. But that was what we did. I mean, it was crazy. But now, now they don't have that. And usually, like whatever big thing of the year is, I don't know. It's like it's nothing like that's crazy. I always get them the Hess trucks. I do have those ahead of time. I always get the Hess trucks. They're right here next to me under the table. And then, but like I said, as the kids get older, they either want like phone upgrades or,
Right.
It's like, Michael's so easy because I like, what do you want? He'll tell me like tires, just give me this for tires, my daughter got her ice skates. So that was like simple. And,
Yeah.
got Jimmy a couple of things already. And then, I don't know.
Well, you've done quite a bit already.
Yeah, but it just doesn't but I still go out and get like little things,
Oh, I'll go out, right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and always
Before
get
the
things.
holidays. I mean, a little bit, but I guess because I work retail, I don't like to.
Yeah, well, you're there. Yeah, you're there
Yeah.
twice a week.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's been different for me ever since that and the grocery store. I just.
Sears
I
Christmas
hate shopping
catalog.
for the
Yes,
holidays.
Junie. I remember Sears Christmas catalog. I remember waiting the Wish book. Yeah.
Oh, I used to love
yeah.
that.
So love
Loved
the
it.
Wish book. And then Toys R
I
Us
did
used to
too.
have one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to like that.
Yeah, the Wish book.
I used to like grants. Did you guys have grants?
We had a Grants, yeah.
I have really good
Oh,
memories
wow,
of
yes.
that as a young kid.
Yeah, we would eat with my grandmother at the
Yep.
little restaurant
little
in the
area.
store. Yeah.
Yep,
It was kind of like a Woolworths, right?
it was. It was.
Oh,
like
I'm sorry. It was Woolworths I'm talking about, but I love Grants
Yeah.
too. Grants was when I was really little, I think.
Yeah, really, me too.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Those are good memories,
Yeah, very good.
The Wish
and
book.
it's not that way anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. Nothing
Uh-uh.
like those stores. Nothing.
No, I remember when Sears. I remember going to the catalog store, like where you pick up the stuff, and they always
Yep.
had those weird catalogs, like the ones where you could buy chicken and stuff out of. I used to
Oh,
always
no.
pick those up. I'm like, they had like farm and garden and stuff, and they had all kinds of weird catalogs in there, and I would always take them and look at them and be like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you could get this, you could get that,
Yeah, I love Sears too. We don't have that anymore. We don't even have JCPenney anymore.
Wow.
Yeah,
We don't
there's-
have Sears, but I think we still have JC
Yeah, we
Penney.
still have J.C. Penney up at, like, especially where my daughter went to college, where I bring the car to be serviced, where that crazy woman thinks I live. You remember
Yeah, those
McCory's,
days.
Woolworths,
I
and
used to like to go to
Gimbel's.
Sears and get popcorn.
Yeah, Gimbel's. I don't really have a lot. Like, I remember very vaguely, Junie, Gimbel's. Yeah, Gimbel's. That's, and that's in the elf thing, Gimbel's, right? Gimbel's went, yeah,
Yep.
Gimbel's.
And you know what? Christmas movie always brings me back to those memories. It's an old movie.
Miracle on
The Lemon
34th?
Drop Kid with Bob Hope.
The which one?
The Lemon Drop Kid.
Never heard of
It's
that.
an old. Yeah, it's old.
Yeah.
Scooter would probably remember
Scooter
what it
probably
was.
remembered. It's old. Yeah.
Yeah, no, really, but just the setting and everything, and like I told you before, like with The Godfather, when they're walking out and they're shopping, and they've got their packages. I always remember going downtown Long Beach, and it was like that, not the snow, but just the setting of it reminded me of
Hi,
that when I
Kevin.
was a kid, and it always brings back
Hi,
those
Lauren.
certain memories.
Penny.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
good memories.
Yeah.
So weird
Yeah.
how I associate certain things like that.
I do
yeah,
too.
Yeah. And a song too, like a song.
Song, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Song
songs.
can bring you
Yeah.
back somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do that all the time with songs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know, I I couldn't believe it. I finally had a dream about Tanya.
Did
Remember
you?
how we were talking and I told you I have never had a dream about
Yeah,
her?
yeah, you had one?
Oh my gosh, it was so vivid. I
Really?
mean, so
Wow.
vivid and just exactly the way it would be. I mean, when I would talk to her, it was, and I remember I thought, I know this is a dream, but it doesn't really seem like a dream. So I just want to keep staying in the dream. Maybe it was even last night when I slept forever. I don't know, but I just wanted to keep staying in it. It was first time at all. I have never had a dream about her. Isn't that
Yeah.
bizarre?
So it was it like, do you remember it?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
very,
I
very
do.
vivid to you?
Yeah.
See, like
Yeah.
the dream I had about my mother and the one I had about my grandfather, and we're talking about my grandfather back in, 1987. I can still remember as clear as day. And the
Mhm.
one about my mother, like it was different than just a dream. It was like so
You were
vivid.
there.
Yeah, it was like I was
Yeah.
there. Yes. And
Yeah.
and I can remember those two dreams like not like you asked me about any other dream, I'm not going to remember it. It was something so vivid, but I have not dreamt of my father like that, and I have not dreamt of Ray like that. So,
Yeah. I hadn't dreamt of my grandmother that way, which I always wanted to. And I had one, and I remembered a little bit, but it wasn't anything like this. This one was like, I was sitting on the couch with her. I could see her. I knew, and yet it was bizarre because, like I said, I knew it was a dream in my head, or however you want to say it. I knew I was dreaming, yet it seemed so real that I just wanted to keep going with it. And it went on for quite some time. You know how sometimes you have dreams and you think, oh, this is too short.
right.
Or you'll have a dream and it goes on and on. It was like that. It was just like that. And I thought, oh my gosh, I was so thankful to have that.
Did she
'Cause
say
I had
anything
never
in the
had
dream?
that.
Did
Huh?
did she speak?
Yeah.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was showing me. So first she called me on the phone, and then she said, okay, you got to see this. And so, because we used to talk on the phone, a lot. And then I was over at her house, and we were sitting on the couch, and she was showing me something, but I don't remember how it ended. I don't remember how the dream ended, or if it did end, or if I just ended up I was sitting with her on the couch. It was.
But you didn't.
How
you didn't
dreams.
say anything to her like about her being gone. Like
No,
No?
no, it wasn't like that. It was like what it used to be. You know what I mean? It wasn't like,
yeah.
yeah. But yet I knew that I was dreaming and she was gone. I know that sounds weird, but it was just all kinds of stuff in my head.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Have you had a dream about your mom, Lisa H?
Yes, all the time. I have dreams.
Oh,
I've always
really?
had dreams
All the
about
time.
everybody.
All
I've
the
always
time?
had dreams of my family, and they're talking, and we're having a good time. And I just had one of my mom's last week, and I was just so thankful that she was. I was thinking, like you said in your head, I was thinking, oh, I'm so grateful that she can walk again, and she seems well. And yeah, I didn't want it to end, because
Yeah, you don't want it to end.
But did she ever talk to you, Lisa, in the dreams?
Yes, people talk to me. Yeah,
But I mean, like,
Converse.
I mean,
You
like,
mean-
like tells you stuff or anything?
Oh, like no, we just talk like normal, like yeah, oh that's cool, or
But
whatever.
but not about that she's gone.
No, never.
Yeah, no, that mine wasn't like that either.
See, mine
No.
too were like that. See, when my grandfather passed away and I had a Firebird and I was driving along the side of the road and I saw my grandfather and I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing on the side of the road? Get in the car. And he said, I can't get in the car. I said, no, you have to get in the car. I'm like, gosh, get in the car. And then
Was that a dream?
Yeah, and then he got in the car, but then I think he told me he had to go. Okay, and I said, well, just sit here for a minute. And he said, yeah, but I have to go. I have to go. I can't stay here. And then that was like what that was about. And then with my mother, I was coming up from the lake after swimming. I had my bathing suit on, and it was right after she passed away, and I was coming up the stairs, and I walked in, it was the other house, and I saw my mother at the kitchen sink.
Mm.
And I said, "Oh my gosh, Mom, I knew this. Oh, I knew this was not going to be real. This is crazy. Wait till I tell you what." Like my sister-in-law dropped like this thing, and they were like going through her stuff. You're not going to believe what they were doing. Like it was definitely that my mother was gone, but now she wasn't gone, and I knew she really wasn't gone. And I was just telling her all about what they were doing and what they did with her stuff and what they dropped the thing. And you're going to be so angry when they find out. And my mother was just standing at the sink, and she didn't say anything. And I was just like going a mile a minute, like I knew that this didn't happen. I knew this wasn't going to be true. And it's so vivid.
Wow.
But yes, but it was both like after they were gone, I knew that they were gone. And like I was saying to my grandfather, like, what are you doing? Why are you on the side of the road? Get in the car. You know? And it was like he was going away. I think he even had like a suitcase or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then your mom, but did your mom ever talk to you, or did she just stand
No,
at the
she
sink?
was just like doing the dishes at the sink and just like,
Oh,
you know,
gosh,
smiling and stuff.
wow.
And I said, well, my gosh, you're not going to believe what they did. And, you know,
Wow.
yeah. But it was so vivid. Like I can still see the colors. You know how some people go, I don't know if I do dream in
Yes.
color or black.
I
Like,
do dream
there's
color.
no doubt about it. That dream is
Oh,
in
yeah.
vivid color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, I know. Tanya had shorts on. I remember that. She had shorts on and she was sitting on her couch and she was showing me something. I think it was like a scrapbook or a book. She goes, "Oh, I want to show you this." And I sat down and and I remember thinking, "Oh, I'm so happy." So I guess I knew that she wasn't alive anymore, but yet I was talking to her.
Right,
You know what?
Davida.
Because I remember I was
know
really
exactly what
happy
you
about
mean.
it.
Oh, wow.
I was very happy. I was like, "Oh my
Me
gosh,"
too.
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it
But
was,
in my subconscious or whatever, when I was dreaming that, I did know that she had
exactly.
died, but I was with her and
Exactly.
she was well, and I
Yeah.
just was so grateful to be with her. I
Yeah.
could, you know, yeah.
It was the most bizarre thinking, but
It
I
is.
do remember
It is,
vividly.
isn't it? It really is. It's bizarre. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Like I've
something.
had like a dream. I had a couple of dreams about Ray, but they weren't like the second one I had. I think it was more, I was just like, oh, you look good, but like that. It wasn't. It wasn't like these. It wasn't like that. I remember every single thing, and yeah, it's just so weird. But I never had one like my father, and I was very close to my father, and I never ever had a dream like that. And I had one dream once, and it wasn't good. Like it was like I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't like a dream like that. It was like maybe he was lost, or like it was not a good dream. And I kept saying, why aren't I having a good dream, about that? Because like I had one with my mother and my grandfather, and I don't know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
haven't had one.
I was out feeding the stray cat tonight, and I came back, and we have what is it called, a ramp kind of for when my mom was when they had to take her like to dialysis on the stretcher. And I looked down, there was snow, on my footprints, and I looked down, and there was a perfectly huge heart right in the snow, like the whole thing was indented like a heart.
Oh.
And then when I was in the shower tonight, night tonight, I was in the shower, and I have the grill or whatever you call that catches the hair.
Yeah.
And it's got little little tiny squares or whatever.
Yeah.
It was there was a perfect heart of soap, like the soap bubbles, making a heart in that. I see hearts all the time, and Mom and I were a big thing about hearts. So I pretty much know, I always thank her. I said that I just love it,
Yeah.
I love to find hearts in things, but things that are so weird, like it could be like my butter on my bread is like shaped in a heart, or a potato chip is shaped in a heart. It's just,
Oh my gosh.
I see a
know.
lot of hearts too. Like, and then when we were hiking, there was this thing, and I showed it to you guys. But it was Ray's, one of his last things that he purchased was this axe, and my son Michael said that he would sit and he would sharpen it, and he'd say, "I'm going to go up to the lake and I'm going to cut down a tree with this." And when we were taking that hike, I took a picture. There's these rocks and sticks, and it looked exactly like an axe. And it was on our path.
Oh wow.
And then,
Oh,
listen,
wow.
there were other people that went up and down there, and when we came down, it was still exactly the same way. And then I saw like lots of heart-shaped rocks, and I always find stuff like that, or I find just little things like that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and remember the trees that you didn't even know that were there that had the chestnut?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I found like on my walk the other day, I sound like it was like it was a stick, but it was like a perfect little cross kind of with like little
Oh,
arms.
wow.
And
I
I found
love
that on my
that.
walk, so I picked it up. I find
Yeah.
little things like that.
I do think that those are little things that they leave around.
Right,
I
and
do.
then those
too.
numbers that I found like outside my
Yes.
car that time, so it's like, and
Yeah.
I'm big with numbers, so I think,
And then on the truck that you saw Ray or
yeah,
something.
that was crazy, right?
Right?
Raymond, yeah,
Yeah.
right next to us, yeah, Raymond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
they're watching us. They
Yeah.
I believe it.
That was
So.
that was crazy. That was crazy.
I think they can be anywhere they want to be, probably.
I do. And I believe too, Mark was talking one time and he said, we don't know, we always think of heaven as being up, but heaven
Right.
is another dimension. Okay. Heaven
Yes.
could be all around us and we don't know it. So therefore
Right.
they could be right around us.
Right,
I mean,
right.
but and all I think of when I think of that is I think of Twilight Zone where, you would reach into,
Oh yeah,
like the air and you'd go into another dimension. But
yeah,
Right.
in all sincerity, it could be like that, where they could be looking right at us, but we can't
Mhm.
see that dimension
right.
Right.
yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Vita, my mom and I were big into that,
Yeah.
that way of thinking. And it was so fascinating to us that we just, we believed in all that stuff.
And if that is the case, they very easily could be leaving these things. They could be
Mhm.
standing right next to us and we don't even know it.
Right.
No,
And-
I always act like I think she's here because I kind of feel it.
Yeah.
I'll always say, I
Right.
love you, Mom, or, isn't that funny, or
Right.
something that I'm watching, or I make a joke and I laugh because I know she'd be laughing,
Right. And they might not be as far as we think they are. Yes, they're
No.
in heaven, but who's to say heaven isn't all around us?
Right, you're right.
We
And
don't
I
know
I also told Mom, I said, Mom, right when she was gone, I said, if you want to, I'll be okay if you want to, be with your family, my family, because I
Mhm.
wouldn't want to not have her be able to go and see her family. I said, if you have to leave me to do that, that's fine, because I want you to be with
Right.
our family. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
think she had to leave though. I think she's still here and with them too. I think
Yeah.
that, like you said, maybe they're all around us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really do think that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So nuts. But yeah, there's some days, yeah, it definitely. And I think there's probably days we walk right on by something,
Right.
because we're not really
Yes.
looking at something,
Exactly.
or thinking. So yeah, something is there for. Like anytime I see, if I see, like I told you that with the 11, I was finding the dime and the penny and
Mm-hmm.
it's 11, yeah, and certain things, it took me a long time to put that together. 11,
Yeah.
So,
It's crazy.
uh,
It's crazy.
it
I gotta go
is.
get my charger. I'll be right back.
It is crazy. And speaking of which, I think today is, I'm pretty sure today is a tough anniversary for Burnt Hot Dog and Scooter. And, Amelia.
Oh. And she had to deal with all that today.
I know, I just thought about that. I wasn't even
Oh,
thinking about that, yeah.
oh gosh. That's right. I think you're right, Carolyn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you say that, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
bless her heart.
Yeah, and it's hard anyway around the holidays. With somebody
Oh,
else
yeah.
said somebody else said they had. Oh yeah, it was Shari Duvall. Yeah, she was in here. She lost her son. I think it's.
Oh yeah, you're talking. Yeah, I have prayers for all of them, and also Linda Uribe, her
Yeah,
husband.
yeah,
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anniversary.
yep.
And Robbie Bob,
Oh
what
yeah.
she's going through.
Now,
I
did
know.
anybody hear any results or anything from anything?
No,
No.
I haven't.
No?
Not that I know of.
Hoping they got something wrong. Maybe that's just,
I know.
yeah.
Hope she got more than one opinion, maybe, if that's
Yes,
if it's possible.
I hope she does too.
I know she's been in.
There,
I've seen
plugged
her
in.
in. Lauren.
Oh, no wonder Scooter's not around. She's probably just. Oh, I'm so sorry she had to go through all that today.
Yeah.
Tag you. It says, I believe if you watch really close, you get signs from your loved ones that pass, but you have to watch real close. Yeah, you're right, Tag you. It.
Yeah. I think you have to be open to it and not believe in that, maybe.
Oh, tomorrow
Yeah.
is too. Do you mean December 1st or December 2nd, Linda?
She said Wednesday.
So tomorrow's Wednesday, December 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be the same as Scooter then.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, it's bizarre, that's for sure.
Yeah. And, and
And you never know what's gonna spark that feeling, or good or bad.
Oh, I know.
oh yeah,
It's without warning, and I never knew
Oh, yeah.
really.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's,
yeah, I know.
bizarre.
It is. It just comes out from no reason. Well, there is a reason. Like you'll
Thanks,
think of
spinning
something,
crosses.
or I don't know. It just is so weird how it can do that.
I remember before I went back to work at Hobby Lobby, because they play all that Christian music, and some
Oh,
of it
yeah.
I hate because it reminds me of funeral music.
Me too.
And,
Me too.
um,
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I thought, okay, all right. I don't know if I'm ready to go back. So I tried to go back one day, not to work, but just to go in there, because it had been about a month after she passed. And I walked in there and I thought, I can't do it. I can't. I mean, as soon as I walked in there, I thought, there's no way that I can go back and work and talk to people yet. I just knew
yeah.
it.
But is it because see that's like I think that's like the thing with me. It's like more the people that knew you before.
Yeah, well, some of it, yeah, because when a couple of them came up, and said, well, one of them, I'll tell you, she never really gave me the time of day. And then she came up, I'm so sorry. And that kind of ticked me off, because I thought, you know what, just be real. You don't like me. I don't like you much. So don't act like, you're so sad and all this. And that ticked me off. I didn't like that. And then the other ones would want to come up, and I just didn't want to start crying or anything. So I just, kind of wanted to be left alone. So I thought, okay, this isn't going to work. I'm not ready to go back yet. So I told my boss, and thank God it was the one I have now, because she's been very understanding through all of it. And I said, I'm just not ready. And she said, it's okay. She said, come back when, when you think you can do it. So I waited another month, and then I went back in, and I thought, okay, all right, I'm doing all right. Okay. And so then I went back, and when I first went back, the first week was kind of hard. And, but then after that, things started easing up a little bit to where I could deal with it. I might be feeling certain things, but I was able to deal with it. And every once in a while, even still, there'll be times where all of a sudden something will hit me. And I don't like to have to be dealing with a customer at that time. But I was always thankful I wasn't in the register, because there you can't get away. Where here I can kind of get away sometimes if I need to. But
Yeah, but now, like, I mean, like that day, what was it, when I did run into one of the medical staff, but like also someone I've known for a long time,
right.
And then I was just like, I don't know, there was that day I was just crying around the stores, and I was like, well, what are they going to say? Good, come up to me. It didn't really bother me. I just went through and just did, the stuff I was doing, but, yeah, but I have a problem with, like, it's hard to go back to the school because I don't want to see people that I knew before. It's like in those, I don't know, it's just something with that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, for sure. I definitely get it. It's just, it brings back too much.
Yeah, and the
And like,
school itself brings back too many
right,
memories. You know what I mean?
exactly.
I don't, especially when you go down, and you see all the, like I said, the football coach. You see, I
Yeah,
don't want to see that. Like I just, and it's,
yeah,
I feel bad because it's like, I'll make every excuse in the book not to go there, but I'm not going to miss the sports thing, the awards and stuff.
right.
But it's not the best thing possible is if I can get in and see, not see a lot of people.
Right.
Get to my seat, and then we can just like, well, let's go. Just like, because I don't want to
Yeah.
make a bunch of.
Well, that's why, like I told you in the beginning, when I first started talking to you, YouTube was my saving grace. I mean, because I kind of just, people backed off from me as well. I mean, as far as my friends.
Yeah.
And I, in turn, really didn't want to talk to any of them, when it first happened and all. And it was much easier for me to talk to people on YouTube or to do my videos. And people, sometimes wouldn't get it. And how can you do these videos, just losing a child? And I said, believe me, it's what makes my mind where I can just, even if it's for an hour, I can do something that makes me not think about what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, and I said, in turn, you only see an hour of me. You don't know what I'm like the other 23 hours.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what
true
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I could be screaming my head off hysterically, which I had done many times. But when I go on, they see me one way and they think that, wow, how is she doing that? And I'm thinking, people think a little bit. Think. You're seeing me for an hour. You're not with me all day long and all night. You don't know what I'm going through,
Yeah.
But, and that's why I just was, and then I just started making friends online because it was easier. It was safer.
It is, Davita. It is. Yeah.
It was just safer because, like Carolyn said, it wasn't people that knew me, in my life with her. And yet and then on the same token, then I met, like with Carolyn and stuff, the camaraderie of unfortunate, not something that you want to have that with, but then you feel that safety net in a way, if you will.
Yes.
Because they kind of know what you're going, well, not kind of, they do know what you're going through. And even though we know what we're going through, each of us individually go through things that the other one doesn't, because we had different relations. You know what I mean? It's, what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
But
yeah,
the overall of that is a similarity.
Yeah, I felt more comfort here than I did from anybody.
That's what I mean. It's it's bizarre, but
it is. But I don't care. It's the way I felt, and I think everybody, I think of everybody here as part of my family, really, because I do have my dad and stuff, but I called him and he was so blank about it. I said, mom's gone, or mom's passed, and oh yeah, or something. It wasn't like, oh, I went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I mean, it's not a kid, understandably, and mom had a great life, and so it's really, I mean, every step is horrible, but a child would be so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
So much worse. I know. Yeah.
But it's just, the people that are around and the people that have stuck around, they, if I was to meet them tomorrow, it would be like, putting my arms around them, hugging them, probably crying, whatever.
Yes.
Which I've never met them in my life. Mm-hmm. I mean, I only know them by names and, people on panel or chat, but you learn to have this connection, although you've never met personally. Mm-hmm. You feel it, you know what I mean? And you can tell the ones that are real. You can tell which ones are, the ones that really care. And even on my channel, I mean, I've got some that have been with me from the very beginning, and they're still there. And those are the ones that you continue to have the relationship with. And they're the ones that you would probably want to talk to more than the people that are in your real virtual if you will,
Right.
you know, tangible. Yeah, that's just the way it is.
It is.
So for that, I'm grateful, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I still have not been able to open the cards from anyone in my like family, you know.
Right,
I have not
right.
been able to go through those, so they're in a box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, you talk about text messages.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I just I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, I'm just thankful that we have it. Can you imagine if YouTube didn't
Oh
exist?
no, I can't. That's what I'm saying. I cannot.
No, I don't know what would happen. I don't
Yeah.
really.
Especially with the pandemic and everything. Yeah.
No. I don't know.
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't even
think
want to
about
think of it.
that.
Yeah.
Think what we went through for that year. I mean, what,
Right.
oh, that would have been terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, I'm thankful for,
Yep.
very thankful for that. I mean, there's a lot of bad in it, yep, but there's
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. Let's see now.
Did you order your vitamins?
I'm ordering. How'd you know? I'm ordering the. I ordered the
Well, we
first.
can
Yeah,
always
I
no.
know we're down the hole.
Yeah, no, I'm ordering these right now. Now I'm getting the vitamins. And let's see. View cart. Okay. Okay. Make sure. Okay. Proceed. And make sure.
How many vitamins do you buy?
Oh, well, we buy the big, huge pack of the vitamins. Then we now Jimmy takes the hair, skin, and nails. So I have to buy
does
two
he?
bottles of, oh yeah. Yeah, so I have to buy 2 bottles of that. And then he takes the saw palmetto, which is the prostate health. And then I take an extra, believe it, B supplement and an extra D supplement. So those, yeah, that's about it. Vitamins, yeah. And then there's also like an Activate drink, which is kind of like the, like the immune, if you want extra immune stuff. It makes that almost like that emergency stuff, but it's a little different. But now I just can't even believe he's taking the hair, skin, and nails. But he says he sees a difference, so okay.
You know what? I'm going to do that. And I thought of you when I was looking at the videos. You remember when everyone was talking about doing the haircut where you put the ponytail over?
Oh, yeah.
And you were saying you don't get how it works?
Right. No, I don't.
Carolyn, it works. It works.
Does
I'm going
it?
to do it. I'm going to do it. Yes. I'm going to do it. And it makes sense when you start watching it. Have you ever watched any of the videos?
I thought yes, I believe someone did, and I really still didn't understand it.
Okay. Because, I'm only debating if I want to do it with 3 different, where you part your hair up, because you do the back, then you do the middle, the crown of the head, and then
So it's 3 different ponytails?
Well, you can do just one, or you can do 2 or 3. It depends on how much layering you want in it.
But I don't see how one would do any layering.
Oh, you won't believe it. And I'm so convinced now that I'm going to do it on myself. And I got some scissors, because some of these chicks, they cut their hair. I can't believe what they cut their hair with, but they cut their hair with scissors that they would cut paper with.
Oh.
And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get scissors that are sharp.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I can see, because I kept watching many, many, many videos on it. And now I understand where the layering comes in and how it happens. But you have to do it right. Some of them just do it on TikTok just because it's a
thing
phase.
to do?
Yeah.
So you're watching it on TikTok?
Well, I've watched them everywhere. I've watched TikTok, I've watched Instagram, I've watched YouTube. And the last one I saw, she did the video 6 years ago. And she, explained, where to cut if you want layers like at your cheekbone, or if you want the layers starting at your chin. And her aunt is a beautician, and she's the one that told her how to do it. And so when I saw it, I thought, oh my gosh. And then I thought of you, because I remember you saying, I don't see how
Yeah,
it
I
would
don't.
work.
I still don't see how.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna
Because
do
the
it.
one way I learned, and it makes sense, and what I've done is you take the exact same pieces, right? And then you pull them up and you can cut them straight across. And then you take like these other pieces and you put them up straight and you cut them straight across. And you take the back and it's straight across. That I understand because you're taking sections that match.
Right.
Right?
Well, in this, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the 3. So what you do is, like I said, you go from the front of the ear and you pull that part up. Okay. And then you put that in a ponytail with a ponytail,
Holder.
rubber band.
Yeah.
And then, but you put it at the front, the very front, and that's why they call it, some of them call it a unicorn cut, because you had to have that ponytail right at the front. And it's something about the way the hair is positioned.
You're pulling it all here and then you're cutting that right off?
No, not all of it. No.
Holy crap.
No, that's what I'm saying. You do different levels. If you want it at your cheekbone, you do it at the top of your nose. If you want it down.
Oh, you mean hang it down in front of your head?
Right. And then you cut it. And then you do the second section, which is your crown. Then you, like if you were going to do your hair half up, half down, okay?
Yeah.
All right. That's where you take the second one. I know you're looking nervous.
She is.
I know she is.
So I'm imagining a big problem. Like, oh no, that wasn't where you were supposed to cut.
I know. And then you take that up, you bring that forward and in the ponytail, and then you cut that.
I would want to
take
do it
how
with
much
a wig.
you're going to
I
cut.
would want to do it with a wig first.
Yeah.
That would scare
And
the
then
crap out of me.
The last one, then you bring that up and you put it in a ponytail and bring it towards the front in a ponytail. And then you cut that part. And then you've got your 3 different layers.
Wow.
But so I can't tell you how many videos I've watched on it. So as soon as I'm feeling better, I'm going to do it. Because I'm sick of paying $70, $80.
Oh, no, God, that's terrible.
grief.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I thought
Oh, my
$20
gosh.
was that here.
Oh no. No.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not gonna. I can't. I'm just gonna do it myself. Now, I'm not gonna cut off a huge chunk. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be stupid about it. I'm gonna start out, maybe a 1/2 inch and see how that goes. And if it goes like I like, then I'll, maybe go another 1/2 inch, which would be 1 inch everywhere, and see how I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know.
Who was telling you about that, by the way?
Oh my gosh. Sandy was, well, I know, maybe I saw somebody and then Sandy was like, oh no, it works. And I was like, I couldn't understand. She was here one night. She kept saying like, oh no, it works. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
can't remember who it was talking to you. And you said, no, I can't believe it. But who was it?
Yeah, I don't remember, but I just.
For the life of me, I can't remember.
Yeah, I just. I don't know. It just seems weird. And then that somebody kept giving me videos to watch, and just like, wait a minute, that still doesn't seem like great. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I'm trying to see now. I just gotta see one other thing that I might need. Got the hair. Did I buy the 2 hair skins? I don't think I did. I think I only bought 1. Okay, hold on a minute. That's what it is. Okay. There. Now, just, do I need that? Do I need that?
Debbie D, you pay $25 for a wash and a haircut? Good grief.
I haven't had a haircut at a salon in so long.
Mine's been a year.
Mine too. Well, more than that. I cut my own usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even know. Okay, let me just come. Okay. That. Okay, now I'm checking.
Yeah,
out.
it's the wolf cut, Robin.
B, sanitizer, laundry detergent, hair, skin, and nails. Oh.
You're doing laundry detergent?
No, I had to order laundry detergent. I'm just trying to make
Oh.
sure I got everything here so I can check out. No,
Oh, I
it's-
thought, man, she's taking
No,
laundry detergent.
no. I'm just doing.
Oh, gross.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
So I was supposed to do this before and I didn't get to. Okay, hang on. Do this.
Are you gonna get your stuff done from Dollar Tree, the stuff you bought for your DIYs?
Yeah, I want to. I can't believe how quick. See, this is I get so freaked out how quick it is already. You know?
I know. I know.
Nuts.
I
It's
swear, you know
ridiculous.
what? I'm gonna start, I mean this, and everybody that's listening to me, hold me accountable. I'm gonna start doing those stupid videos in, let me see. I'm gonna start doing my Christmas ones.
Done. I did my. I did it. I shopped. Okay.
Beginning of October. I have to. This is ridiculous. I'm not getting, I mean, I have so many ideas and I just don't have the time, as many ideas as I have in my head.
I know, and you know what it is? It's like I'm really bad, like trying to get like if I'm just by myself in the kitchen, I'm like, oh, I wish I had something because I don't have like somebody that gives me the. That's why I wanted to like come on. I thought somebody would come on. Like 10th Angel's really good because she has all this stuff and it's like freaking done. Oh, did
You
you
mean
get like? Oh, here's the sled. I did those already. You know, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have that? Oh yeah. They're done already. Look, I made them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she's amazing.
You know, like it's whatever it
It is.
is. You'd be like, you ask her, it's like it's already done. She has a prototype, and she's willing to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
it's
how
like,
my friend was that passed away. That chick had stuff done all the time. I thought, how in the heck does she get all this
right.
stuff
And
done?
Lisa D can be like that too. Like, oh well, I was just up at 3 a.m. and I was just sitting around, and I wish you guys were on because I was just finishing that miniature house. And meanwhile, look at my little miniature thing, and I'm like, I can't even get the gumption to get that done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, I know.
It's like
Believe
it's
me.
like it seems like it's like such a. Oh, I've got to go do that. I got to get the printer fired up.
Yeah.
Like it's some big production. But
Yeah.
if there was like
Yeah.
somebody
I get
here
that.
that was just like, oh no, this will be easy. Like, and then sometimes I just can't see the like I could not see the vision like I'm not that she had for that sled. I kept seeing
Yeah.
it in antique stain, white, but I didn't even think about like the pine cones and that little thing over there and.
Well, the cricket is what really did it, you know, to be able to personalize that.
Yeah, but it's still like how
Right?
she got the, just the colors, and then she put the little pine cones and that little garland over there. Like I'm like, okay, now that I see it, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think I might do one of these like with the antique stain here, and maybe with the red runners, like a wooden one. You know, like how they have where they were wood colored with the
Yeah.
red runners. Now,
And then
see,
you
now
can
that
put
I
the
saw
little pine
hers,
co-
and then I'm thinking the pine cones and the little thing there, and then
Yeah.
the name. But now that I saw hers, I have a lot more thoughts, you know. Just have to go into my bag of tricks and pull my stuff
Yeah.
out.
Is Sandra doing crafts or is she just cooking right
She's
now?
doing a lot of baking, and she's getting, she gives out tons of cookies.
Uh-huh.
So she cooks cookies. I mean, bakes cookies, bakes cookies, and then freezes them, and then shows. I think she's gonna put. See, we never even did the candles yet. See, this is what I mean. We're so slacking, and I was supposed to
Well,
do
see,
the
the
book.
candles, I'm waiting for the first of the year to have a new thing to do.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I can look at that, but I'm like, I was supposed to start reading the book, and it's like it's almost like so crazy. But
You didn't have a sale, did you, today?
no.
No, I didn't know
You know
because
what
I
it
went back
was?
to sleep.
Because we couldn't even get the people on the giveaway like the right way. I'm just like, I don't know how we did this last year. Like we did this, people were coming. So I got to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to do this that it's going to be easy and fun and yeah. And then I think Sandy put candles in a lot of those jars, and then I think in the other jars she's going to put candy in them. So candy, candles, and
Are they decoupage jars?
yeah, she
Is that what they-
decoupaged all the jars.
Wow.
Yeah,
So she stays up all night?
No, she doesn't stay up all night. She doesn't go to bed early, but like she'll, oh yeah, I just finished like 87 blankets that I hand knit. And,
Oh my
Oh,
you
gosh.
know, like
Lord.
she's always going, always going.
I don't have
always
the
going.
ambition.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm just like, oh,
Uh,
I don't know.
I'm always just so impressed by people that can do that.
Okay,
I know.
Doug, have a good night.
they just do it, you know?
Hi, Peony.
Well, that's the thing, Lisa. I mean, what you got to do is you just got to do it. But it's just
Yeah,
them, like,
I said when we were in movie night last night, I said, I think some of us, at least I am, you don't realize you're really depressed, but when you don't even want to go outside to put the garbage out and it's a
yeah,
big deal.
it is depression.
Yeah, I'm
for
sure that's what a lot of mine is too. Yes.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt in my mind because
No.
I mean, I can sit and I can look at something all day long thinking
Me
I've got to
too.
get this done. And I feel like I'm almost paralyzed.
Yeah.
Me
yeah.
too. Me too. I hate it.
Mhm.
And I know it's depression. There's no doubt
It
in my mind
Right.
Yeah.
because you want to do it and you
Right.
feel good when you think you're going to do it.
Right.
But to execute it, it's like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
So I know that's what it is.
I think so.
Yep. Yep.
But at least we know. I mean, it's not like we're denying it, you know? I
Oh,
mean,
no.
it's a fact.
Right. And then,
And
then
now
you
it's-
kick yourself like say you have to go somewhere, you're supposed to go somewhere, and you're like, oh, no, yeah, I can't even. And
See?
then,
Yep.
then it'll get later, and then you're like, oh, what the hell didn't I get myself going, like, and go to that thing or whatever,
Uh-huh.
you know? And then you're like consumed with guilt or so, you know, like it's just like, or you're
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
But see, you do even better than I do, Carolyn, as far
Yes,
as,
he does.
you know, riding your bike and getting out there and hiking.
yeah.
I think about it a lot. I mean,
Yeah, but
if
we
I
didn't hike
could,
as much as we wanted to, you know, like we were supposed to go back and then we're going to go back on there. But I do, you know, walk, I can ride the bike and I have the indoor bike now, you know, so that I have to use that.
that's
but
real good.
I try to, you know, keep that up, but just because I have to do that. But it's like, you know, it's a chore. It's not like once I'm done with it, it feels good, but it's a chore to get started, you know.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
get on that, but it's nice. I mean, it's nice to take a walk too. If it's, you know, it can help your mind, and then maybe you see things, or
Right.
you know, that's good. You always feel better after, but it can be just
Yeah.
struggle just to get yourself, you know, to do it. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
That's my thing. I'm telling you, it's like, I just,
Yeah.
it's so hard to get.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes when I get going, I think, okay, I really got to keep going because if I don't, I know when I stop, you know, who knows when I'm going to start up again.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like, and tomorrow I've got a grief counseling appointment, right?
Mine's tomorrow or Thursday. I can't remember, but it's at 3, I think.
Is yours
But
on,
on
is yours
the phone.
online? Oh, on the phone.
No, it's on the phone.
Yeah.
I could go to online, but right now I just, you know, we've only been doing it for a couple months with her.
Uh-huh.
The new person. Yeah.
I always feel like
So you have a
I always feel
face?
like I'm doing the therapy. I'm telling
Oh,
you,
dear.
I really do. It's like I don't want to disappoint my therapist. Seriously.
Oh my goodness, Carolyn.
I'm serious. Like,
Could you tell her, put the bill, be expecting it.
how's everything going? Oh, it's going great.
I've given you enough
Going
freebies.
great. Yeah, everything's going great. Or I'll have the solution to, like, if I do it. Well, you know, like maybe like, it's a little tough getting motivated. You know what? It's probably just this and that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. And they're like, yeah, that's good. Like I feel like I have to come up with everything, like the problem, solution, the
Oh,
problem.
that's
you know.
terrible.
It's
And
like,
you're thinking, okay, I hang up and now what? Okay,
yeah, that's
I'm
right.
right back where I
I'm
was.
always doing that. Oh my gosh. Or I'll say something like, well, you know, it's hard right now, but that's understandable. You got the holidays, you got all this. I'm like, who the hell is giving the therapy here? Me or this guy?
God.
So, yeah. Oh my gosh.
it's sad, but it is kind of funny.
Yeah, I know, but that's how it is. Literally, that's how it is.
Oh, that's
my
terrible.
gosh. But, I talk to my friends. A lot of them have lost kids. They feel the same. So, it's normal. So, yeah, you just got to really, work at it. You got to accept it for what it is and just try to work around that. Yeah, no, that's doing good. You're doing good then. Yeah.
Yeah, but why don't I really feel better?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would probably say, you know what? Something's got to change here. We need to talk about something. I am not feeling any better here.
No,
I'm
right.
helping you, but I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I can just
Yeah,
see
I did it for 2 years before, and when August came for last year, I had a really great therapist, but I just kind of got lax, and
Yeah. It's like
I didn't feel it was working.
I know. That's
because
like it feels like that's what I feel like. Feel like I'm doing the freaking therapy. Like there'd be no difference if
Right.
I just could sit there and do the same freaking thing.
So now I've got a new one, and she's a lot better. She's really great. But yeah,
I've never had one.
well, I hadn't till like a couple years ago. But yeah,
And he'll always like, "Do you think this is helping?"
I do that too.
And I'm like, oh my God.
I went to grief counseling when my mother-in-law died because I was really close to her. And I thought, well, I'm not getting anything out of this. So I just finally left because I really wasn't. I mean, you talk to nice people, but I'd go home and feel the same way,
Yes.
So I
Therapist
gave that
made you
up.
feel bad, Loveland? Wow. Like the therapist made you feel, really?
I just feel there's no hope for me. So
Wow.
What her therapist didn't.
She said she doesn't like to feel bad, and the therapist made her feel bad.
oh wow,
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's not good.
not at all.
I mean, what, you're going to pay someone to make you feel bad or worse?
It's crazy, Loveland. She making you feel that you didn't like you weren't doing enough, or you weren't, I don't know I don't know.
My therapist has put it right on the line or on the table that she's not going to rush me into anything. She said, you're not, you can't tell you what I could do. And she just, she's doing it very slowly with me because she knows everything's I make a mountain out of a molehill,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gets it, so
Yeah.
thank God.
Well, and I mean, it's been relatively a short time for you too, Lisa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
And the
for-
struggle with the lake too, and having to
Right.
say goodbye to
Right.
that and getting all my stuff out. And yeah, it's this year's been quite, and last year too, with everything.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah. And then I was getting everything, and I think it's just because of my nerves. I got the shingles. I had a UTI.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I just got over that a
I
week
believe
ago.
it is
or so. Oh yeah, everything.
I
I've
do.
never, I just everything felt horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that.
I do
Stress
too.
can do anything to your body.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And you're right, Davita. Like, I can laugh it up, and I'm so grateful for you guys. But you don't know what somebody's going through when they're not online.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Oh,
do
yeah.
not. You think they're all doing okay and everything's fine, and no,
Yep.
Well,
No.
yeah.
that's
it's
not
like-
the way it is always.
No.
No, and it's
No.
like, it's like that comedian said, I don't want to, he didn't want to go out there and disappoint everybody that he made laugh and stuff, right?
Right.
And then to bring
Yeah.
everybody down, so that he
Yep.
tries to stay up for them, and it's like,
Yep.
because nobody
Yeah.
wants to be around somebody that's upset all
Yeah.
the time, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
True. That is how you feel. You think, okay, sometimes if I'm really down, I just don't go on.
Yeah.
I just don't do anything because I don't want to
Right.
you're right. I don't want to bring other people
No.
down.
I don't
Yeah.
Or you
either.
just hide it, you just,
Yeah.
it's something
Yeah.
else, Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you never know how long it's going to go. And sometimes you can be fine for a few weeks, you
Yes.
can be pretty well okay. And you think,
Yeah.
wow, and then boom, something happens,
Yeah.
and it's there you go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so unpredictable, your
Yeah.
feelings.
Yep.
And I think the holidays are tough too. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're always tough.
Yeah.
Well, it's tough just the way the world is right now too. That doesn't
Mhm.
help.
No.
No, you've got like a new variant coming out. And
Oh,
Yeah,
you've got all
I
that
mean, nothing
uncertainty
has-
about right, like what the heck is going to happen and
Yeah,
what's going to be.
I mean, all of us have gone through that hell for the last, since March 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and everything is so different.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
that-
my first therapist and this therapist are like, well, I bet the virus and thing probably, having to stay in. I laughed and I shouldn't have, but I said, that hasn't affected me all. I don't like going out. I wasn't trying to be mean.
But you
I said,
did like going. I mean,
feel
you
bad.
were going out and shopping and everything, right?
Yeah, I was, but I don't know. I liked going out to see new treasures because we always would go to tag sales and auctions, and that was so like, I don't know, it was just like wonderful.
Right.
But I think I did it just because I wanted to keep my mind occupied, and then
Right.
and now I just don't want to go out. So, just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, that's
Not
another
like I
thing
spent a
about-
lot of money. I did buy a few Dollar Tree stuff, but I never would buy real expensive stuff unless it was like a holiday and I wanted something that was pretty or, whatever. But yeah,
Well, that's
no, I'm
another
not.
thing with YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, and like with chat and and my channel. I mean, you've gotten these friends, so you're safe staying home,
Mm-hmm.
and yet you still can have your friends with you.
Right.
And you can go on and you think, oh, good. Like I said, it is like Cheers. Like that song.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
honest to God, that really is how I feel.
Yeah.
And then you can be home because you don't want to really go out, but yet you can have some kind of camaraderie with people, and people that know you well as they can know you and you know them. And it gives you something to look forward to.
Right.
and
I look forward to this every day. Every day.
Yeah. I keep thinking, what in God's name would we have done without YouTube? It would have been a very sad situation.
Yeah, it would have been. It really would have. We'd be too much in our own mind,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, when you can share things with people, and like you said, you don't want to be in the club that you're in with Carolyn and everybody, but when you can share what you're feeling and people know what you're going through, it's comforting in its way,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It
'Cause,
is.
yeah, you run across a lot more people that are in your boat. Like, as in your real life, you probably
Exactly.
know very little people. Very few people.
Exactly.
And that can
Right.
feel like, oh gosh, but on here, and you run into so many people that say, they're part of that club.
Right.
That it doesn't,
right.
It's different. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know how to explain it, but it just makes you feel like I'm not alone,
Yes,
Yeah.
and you wish none of you were in that predicament.
absolutely.
Yep.
But it's good to know that you have people that understand and care and are there for you. And
Right.
so that's great, and that's why I like your community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our community. Luca Vega. Hi, Luca Vega. Luca Vega. Luca Vega.
Well, what are you going to do tomorrow? You look like you're ready to pass out.
Yeah, I'm good. I am probably gonna go to sleep now because I did get. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to get those sleds. Try to do the sleds. I got to go for the grief appointment.
You have to leave the house for that?
No. I do it on Zoom.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, I do it on Zoom. Do it right here. And then he'll always ask, "How's YouTube going?" Oh, it's great. I got
mine does too.
I got some
You
wackos.
really want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mention all that. I just mention how everybody's so wonderful and, in our
Well,
chat.
I let him know about the wackos.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
I did my first one, but I'm just starting with this one, so I didn't go that.
Right. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Lorraine, I don't know what you're talking about, but if you're talking about the racist stuff, I wasn't even there, and they have no reason to be saying I'm a racist. I'm the furthest thing from a racist you will find.
No. Yeah, me
Okay.
neither.
Me neither.
Yeah. Anyway, but so yeah, I guess I'll turn in. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do those.
Oh, you
tomorrow.
won't go to bed and you know it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to.
You'll get in your chair maybe.
I definitely am getting in the chair. I am definitely getting in there with the heat on because I'm cold tonight. I am going
Yeah,
in
it
there
is
with
cold.
the heat, and maybe I will watch something. I don't know what I'll do. I just want to
Yeah,
chill out for a little bit.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch something.
You
Yeah,
know, just relax a little bit, and then hopefully go to bed. And, be asleep by. Make sure I'm asleep by 5. That would be wonderful. But all right,
All right,
everybody.
well, then I'll
Prayers
see
for
you tomorrow
everyone.
at
Prayers for
some
Robbie
point.
Much
Bob
love
and
and
your
prayers.
daughter Robbie Bob, and for JA and her
Yes.
daughter, and for
Love
everyone
you,
that
Chad.
Patty's
Love you
knee,
guys.
and for Scooter and Burnt Hot Dog
Yes.
and family and
And
everybody.
for
all
Linda,
right?
Linda
And Linda
Uribe.
Uribe.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, all of you.
And everybody, yeah. And God bless.
Love you guys.
Prayers for
Prayers.
everyone.
Yeah,
See
love
you
you
guys
guys.
tomorrow. All right, bye everybody. Bye Davita. Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all.
Bye.
Love you.